Hey, welcome to Heatwave PC. What's up? What's cracking? My name is Kraken Atkins. We have even more participants for this multiple type of Lumina tournament. There is over 30 people signed up. A lot of kills within the bracket. The bracket is finalized now, so you want to put exclamation bracket in the chat to see who all is playing. If you do that, I'll let you know what's going on. I do have the matches queued up right now. So the first match that we will have up will be Yusuro, the 7th one, going up against Roger with a W. The winners round 3 match. So as per usual, I found a little bit of like comfortable flow about like the running matches. We usually do like about like half the winners round 3 matches and all of the top 8 qualifiers, and then work our way from there, dependent on time and availability. So gonna be seeing a good variety of winner side matches for the initial part of the stream until we work our way in the top 8 and then adjust from there. Yeah, getting things together. Please excuse my occasional silence for the initial minutes of the bracket tonight. I'm on duty doing the TO work and stream work, but things should flow smoothly, especially with a lot of these winning round 2 matches done. But yeah, I did queue our first stream match between Yusuro and Roger. They should be joining any minute now. While we're waiting and getting things together, of course, as a reminder to everybody, exclamation point matcherino in the chat. That's going to give you access to PS4 and PC matcherinos. We do have codes. I do want to ask everybody to use those codes for PS4 and PC for the free 25-cent donation to the pod. We greatly appreciate it. With the contribution of all the codes for that PS4 yeah, for the PS4 and the PC pot, we can easily get those to $100 pots. I think that'd be pretty cool. So, yeah, be a part of the change. Really just need everybody that's watching here, if they could, to utilize those claim codes. That would be pretty pog. We do have Yusuro who's joined. We're just going to be waiting on Roger now. It should be Mash versus Arc, the first match that we have on stream tonight. Although it's funny because this will be Mash versus a former Arc player. Sorry, this will be Arc versus this will be Arc versus a former Arc player, excuse me. Because Roger used to play Arc. Alright, looks like we're here and good to go. Melty Blood 1. Oh, actually, tell them that they're good to go. Whoops. Good to start.
マシキリエライト、最善を尽くします。
気は乗らないけど仕方ない。
オープンユアマジックマーケット。任すか。ファイトよ。いえ。
くらえ。今なら。逃がすか。
わかります。
おっと。
今。
当たれ。
アタック。
こっち。まずい。はいはい。おっと。この。ニュー。
クイック。
そこだ。
身長前力全開。ここからだ。はい物並み通るがいい。すごい。いやこれなら離れる力。はあ。なんと。リカバー。甘い。まだまだ。決める。シールド。取った。諦め。ここで。KO。マダンユアマジックサーキット。行くぞ。今だ。まだいける。付き合い刻む。お前は落ちろ。逃がすな。寝ちゃおう。慎重に。行くぞ。ガラキ。行くぞ。お前は落ちろ。リカバー差し込む。全力で行く。上ですね。チャンス。はあ。前に。見えた。見えた。バー読んだ。アタック。チャージ。まずい。バネを効かせて。アタック。まだいく。まずい。なんと。ガラキ。物を殺すということは。アークドライブフィニッシュ。武装完了。シールダー出ます。
Oh my god, I didn't control this play. I'm such a rookie.
オープンユアマジックサーキット。おっと。チャージ。
Roger with the deck on the match. I lied. I'm not playing that.
まだいける。
Okay, got the shield A. Not the shield. Met with the full charge GG. Roger. Dojo, thanks for the raid. Welcome.
まだいける。先手を取られた。
Were you able to watch what happened within the first one? Oh, is he able to? I got it. Oh my god. That's an easy thing. Okay, is this better? Okay, my bad. Yo, that's what I get for having my stream setup be the same setup that I like play the game on. I keep changing audio and visual settings. My bad. Might it be higher? Okay, that's also easy, but. Alright, hopefully this is good. Hello? Got the mic higher, got the game lower. Cool. Alright, tied up here, Yusuro. Gonna be able to find the knockdown, set up for the safe jump, gets the throw bait. Not gonna be able to build up enough for the arc drive, but we'll be able to find a knockdown. Roger sitting on mad resources. Will they pop wake up moon drive? You better believe it. Still locked down here. Gets clipped by the 2C. This should be it. Yusuro. Got it. Gonna be able to get the 2-0 victory over Roger and move on winner's side. Go ahead and update that. Quite a few bracket developments going on. Yeah, so Yusuro is 1 round away from qualifying for top 8. They will be fighting Reaper a little bit later to decide who's going to be able to move forward. I do have some more matches queued for y'all for winners round 3. We're actually going to be dropping over to Shitani and Shadeprince. Yeah, so I have Shitani and Shadeprince, and then the last stream match that we'll have for winners round 3 will be CG. I'm awaiting the winner of OmniSScythe and Ghost of Ban. Yeah, let me go ahead and ping Shitani and Shadeprince just in case. Shadeprince actually rolled up here with the Akiha, but it looks like they're going to catch. Like, I know Shadeprince are playing Arc. Yeah, there we go. Okay, hold up. I might have to do a transition. Okay, my bad. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So we actually ended up changing this match. Tani is tied up at the moment, but we're going to be available in like 5 minutes. I'm just going to have them play Shadeprince off stream. We're instead going to be going for BKP and Eli. So yeah, BKP just coming off of getting top 3 at Heatwave PS4, just happened about an hour ago. So extremely solid performance with this power TL. But going up against a character that I don't think I saw played once at Heatwave PS4, which is Vlov, being controlled here by Eli. One of the more prominent PC Vlov players that I've been seeing making some waves with this online bracket. So see if BKP can survive the Vlov allegations. Wow, that whiff heat out in the distance has to be a very valuable Christmas present here for BKP after constructing the pressure to frame traps are tight. Eli not able to find a solution. Okay, the counter poke on 2B will be working out this time around. Wiping away, just built the bar, gotta be charging up just a little bit. Good navigation to get you over those fireballs. Ooh, sweep yet again. Okay, this is gonna be a good amount of damage. Give Eli the life lead. Stomping away. Oh! Yo, I have stream control. I have stream control. Do you know what that means? I have stream control. Do you know what that means? The big shoe. The return of the big shoe. BKP takes round 1. Woo! Yeah, it was shield. Okay, nice delay A shelter from BKP to punish the BC. Son! Oh my god, that was unfortunate. BKP recognized there was a gap and tried to shield to escape the air unblockable, but they ended up getting punished on the landing. I think they actually would have been fine if they did nothing. It was a weird arc for that to happen. That was an awful lot of moon build up without that shield from BKP. And BKP just like really taking their time. Committed super hard to low shield to run up mid there for Eli, doing a little bit of chip, but not quite getting a punish. Maybe an IAD would have been better suited for that situation. But it's all good. Eli has full control. Ice Vlov activated. Run up 3C in a Rekka. You know what? I'm a fan. He'll be gonna be able to find contact, and man, that's another whiffed heat out in the distance. Eli has been committing to those heats within pressure sequences, but that's pretty hard to do against power TL with the way that BKP is constructing the pressure. Lots of disjoints, really not like too up in Vlov's face, so a lot of those heats have been whiffing more often than not. Eli now back up against the wall, although they have the life lead, really kind of down on resources, and the next hit could take for BKP if they find a strike. You see them really inching for it, and there it is. The unblockable 2C is what does it, as BKP is going to be able to take round 1. Game 1, excuse me. Yeah, Eli, although they were finding some pretty good control with the Vlov, I think they had a little bit of trouble closing out the match, and a little bit of expensive heats that did not really shape the turnaround game and what they were looking for there based off the whiffed nature. So just need to be a little bit careful about how they're using those defensive heats in order to try to string the tides. Swinging away, BKP swinging right back. Air shield, gonna be able to get the shield B fatal counter. BKP. All right. Whoa, okay, maybe a little bit this time on the safe jump. Eli, no respect, ruin wake up buttons, and the payout is going to be kind of nice. Safe jump setup with the corner. Plus frames for days. Ooh, okay, I think there was some type of throw bait that Eli may have been going for, a little bit mistimed. Get scooped themselves. BKP able to keep this pressure going once more. Boop, boop. Get that. Okay, no end around that combo, but still about 3.5k. Yeah, Eli has been consistently trying to sweep the floor with that 2B. Has found some success with it, but now it's getting a little bit more baited out. BKP, we've seen earlier, BKP's playstyle, they are really not afraid to like IAD back and create space. My bad. Alright, trying to pick up, it's the corner. Okay, able to shield that blowback. I wonder if BC would have been a bigger punish there. I'm not sure. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's gonna be a ton of damage. Easy does it. I love catching in that 236C as well. Just get, you know, an extra super, not going straight to the arc drive. Eli got a nice 5k for that. Oh, that was odd. What? Double what? Those were not the reversal moon skills that I would traditionally expect in those situations. But nevertheless, BKP finds a knockdown, does not have the life lead, gets the shield B. Oh, and just drops shield right in front of Eli's face. Round start heat? Oh, okay, okay, all right. No, oh my god, they could have gotten a reward for that round start heat if they were able to confirm that air to air. Wow, Eli is just Utilizing every single tool within Vlov's kit at the moment. BKP in trouble. Alright, 4K, full screen, charging up just a bit. Almost has yet another magic circuit. Double overhead, was not ready for that JA reverse beat. Eli, yeah, just really trying to play from that further than mid-screen distance to where in range for the fireballs, but out of range of PCL's buttons and off that BC is going to be able to tie it up. They're 1-1. In second here, just updating brackets, Here we go. Eli took the round up and it did it with the fire Vlov, so in a significantly advantageous position here. Could have been even more significant if they got that pickup. Unfortunately, a little bit mistimed off the super activation. He'll be fatal counter for BKP, try to bring it back. Oh, did not commit to try to get that air unblockable. Here comes Eli. Ooh, he'll be fatal counter yet again. That's been a constant here for BKP. He has to read that Eli defensively has been relying on instant shield. Another one of those lift heats. Eli just can't get a grasp of what range that they should be looking for in order to go for that defensive sequence. A drop combo will be all right. Excuse me. Was it a drop combo? Was it a setup? You tell me. BKP swinging away. It's knocked down yet again. What do we got? Ooh, okay. I think Eli was not expecting that to be a safe jump. Maybe he was trying to get it to jump low. Not quite sure. Either way, this is rough. Okay. Yeah, utilizing throw, pretty fast option. Committed to the 5A though. Did not respect the moon drive activation. BKP finding a punish. This should be arc drive. Yes, it is. Spends all 4 of the bars just to make for sure. And BKP, 2-1 victory over Eli. Gotta be moving on within the winner's side. Having yet another solid performance here in the PC side of things here for Heatwave. Again, coming off of a top 4 finish within PS4. And looking for another top 8 here within PC. See if they're able to do it. So yeah, BKP will be fighting Lunar a little bit later. Hilariously, that's actually a run back from a PS4 set. But yeah, I have one more winners round 3 match for us. It is going to be OmniSScythe and CG that's coming up. Then I'm going to go ahead and cue the remainder of these top 8 qualifier winners quarterfinal matches. All right, so I do have a queue. Hold on, let me update the scoreboard before I start yapping my mouth. So this will be OmniSScythe versus CG. Finish round 3. Cool. So we have OmniSScythe and CG happening right now. After that, we will have Masoma's match for the first top 8 qualifier that we'll have on stream. Masoma's going to be fighting the winner of Shatani and Shadeprince. After that, we'll have Reaper versus Yusuro. Then we'll have Lunar versus... I accidentally pinged Brankton. It should be... For some reason, when I type BKP... the first suggestion that pops up is Brankton. I don't know why, but no, Lunar will be fighting BKP, and then the last top 8 qualifier match we'll have is Shinigami, who should be fighting the winner of this match that's happening right now between OmniSScythe and CG.
いえ、吸血鬼と思ってかかってきなさい。
真面目なのかな？怒ってるのかな？
Alright, here we go. One and only OmniSScythe versus one and only Shiromiya CG. Okay, Omni striking blood first. Maybe get that pickup. Oh, it's no longer a big stream match. Until next time. CG having a little bit of trouble navigating the ground game thus far here against OmniSScythe. OmniSScythe just having full control. Unblockable. Went for yet another one. CG having the presence of mind to shield it this time around, but still has not really made too much navigation here as OmniSScythe just has full control over the neutral game. Gonna be able to take round 1. Okay, a jump in, take the disguise this time around to try to see if they're able to get a little bit more of a payout. Looks like that is the case with 3K. EP, Oh, looks like that OmniSScythe is going for a little bit of like a tech catch reset there. Whoa, my god. How does she do it? Yeah, CG has not been able to escape this right side of the screen, man. Just like really locked down in this corner. Okay, Hilaria in order to get out. Beautiful. Gonna give them a little bit more breathing room, even up the life bars a bit. And I think the screen real estate is much welcome, especially as they're inching OmniSScythe closer to this corner now. Rebars available. Okay, the unblockable commits a little bit too heavy on the okie dokes there. BP was a reversal there from OmniSScythe. Moon drive activation. Is it expensive or is it worth it? I don't know. That was a really rough call there. CG off the pass with the 5C. Not really having an option thereafter as OmniSScythe was able to find the punish and get the game. OmniSScythe going up 1-0.
Jisen kunren なんですね。
ええ、全力で抵抗するように。オープンユアマジックサーキット。ファイト。下さ。捉えた。それで持ち直す。捉えた。形勢吹き飛べ。抵抗しに行かれる。風穴吹き飛べ。そこにしなさい。見えます。捉えた。そこです。どうです。不効力です。
まだいける。
Alright, seems like OmniSScythe's keeping up the pressure. Yeah, CG, if it's not the right side of the screen, it's the left side of the screen. And that's gonna be a KO based off the double super spin. OmniSScythe, 1 round away from moving on to winner's side to qualify for top 8. Ooh, swinging away, but in whiff territory, so CG able to find a proper whiff punish. Gonna go for the arch drive instantaneously. Once that Nanya install and once 5k worth of damage. Jesus, character hurts. Oh, beautiful IAD. You know, CG did initially find the hit in this match based off of like grounded Ultra Patrol, so good on OmniSScythe to switch it up a little bit, go for the IAD instead. Just overall navigation has been phenomenal, and CG just, yeah, you can see they're feeling the pressure, trying to keep out of this corner, but it seems like there's no escape in sight. Gets the hit out the confirmation to follow. OmniSScythe gonna be able to get the 2-0 victory altogether over CG. So OmniSScythe moves forward. OmniSScythe will be facing Shinigami a little bit later to see who's going to qualify for top 8. In fact, next 4 matches are going to give us just that, 4 qualifiers for the winner's side top 8 of things. So first up, we will be actually having Masoma and Shadeprince, but this time for realsies. Shadeprince will be playing on stream. It's actually happening. This is a winner's quarterfinal set. Alright, but yeah, we're moving through the bracket, everybody. Of course, exclamation point bracket in the chat to follow along. Winner side is moving, loser side is chugging along as well. If you want to stay up to date with everything that is going. Of course, exclamation point match arena in the chat. Please utilize those codes. We have free 25-cent codes for PS4 and PC respectively. If all the codes are used for both pots, I think both pots would easily hit $100. You know, I'm no mathematician, but like, I think it's facts. I think it's facts. So please use those codes if you haven't already, just so we can pay out the players tonight. There was a $75 pot bonus provided, as opposed to a $50 pot bonus that we usually do. So if we can get both pots up to $100, that'd be pretty epic. I hope that you agree. But here we go. We have them ready. Let me go ahead and switch the names. This is Shadeprince versus Masoma, winners quarterfinals. And so yeah, if you haven't been watching Melty Blood recently, Masoma has actually been picking up Akiha for a bit. They've made some pretty impressive strides with the character thus far, especially coming off of, like, you know, we typically know Masoma for playing Vlov. I know that they also had a pocket Ciel they're working on, but Akiha, kind of a completely different type of character in relation to those two. And it's been pretty impressive of how quickly Masoma has taken to this character and some of the sets that they've been able to pull off. Of course, just kind of like a matter of being a strong player, as this is one of North America multiple have to be the strongest in that regard. So you see that they are definitely getting some work done, but their opponent is no slouch. Shadeprince, definitely one of the prominent North American Arcueid players as well. Having some pretty decent runs here at Heatwave when they have played. I've seen them make top 8 multiple times, and I think at Climax of Night they got a top 16, if not 9th. I think they were very close to making top 8. So yeah, you see Masoma dictating the pace, just getting the job done. Shadeprince not really having anywhere to run thus far. Oh my gosh. Ambitious looking Oki there was. It was almost like a pseudo throw bait with the timing in which that will was thrown. And Shadeprince just really cannot find an escape option, trying to eject themselves out of the corner if at all possible. The shield B was the option that was chosen to try to escape, but Masoma says there is no escape, able to set it up for a punish opportunity with a perfect on the side. Masoma making quick work of game 1 and really looking like they've been playing Akiha for like months rather than a few weeks. Okay, Shadeprince finding the elbow as a way to navigate around the ground game. Get in and get the job done. Finds the knockdown, but someone's already popped the moon drive. Oh, did not have a counterplay in the tug for if Masoma were to pop a moon skill. And I thought the reward for Masoma would be death, but not quite find a way to pop into a super. So Shadeprince does have another chance. Now this is from pretty dire circumstances. Really just any hit away from like falling, and there it is. Masoma even find the IAD button. Here we go, Masoma. 1 round away for being our first qualifier here for Heatwave PC top 8. Look at this route. Already 4.5. Could have been extended to even more if I'm not mistaken. And it looks like Masoma's trying to make this a 3-touch game. If you're Shadeprince right now, you have to think if you're going to be investing in Blood Heat to try to make this comeback, although that's a very expensive solution. Okay, back throw. Masoma roll not crack. Yeah, you can see Shadeprince kind of staggering the pressure away, trying to see if Masoma will try to panic in any sort of way. But there it is, fatal counter off the over-reliable JB. But no full combo. Masoma checked out of the corner. This is not the character that you want to let roam free, not the player you want to let roam free, especially within the advantageous position that they're in. Able to find the hit with the special, and there it is. Masoma gonna be able to get the 2-0 victory over Shadeprince to qualify for top 8. Yeah, I mean, impressive stuff there with the Masoma. Like, although it is a little bit out of the wheelhouse in comparison to Masoma's characters within Melty Blood, like I said, Vlov, and I think I've seen them play Ciel before. It's not really out of the wheelhouse of like the type of character that I've seen Masoma play in other games. So like, I'm talking about like in Uni, picking like a character like Miyako, even like a DNF duel playing a character like Swiftmaster. And to an extent, I mean, no one's really like this character, but like maybe even to an extent with Rushdown and just having various Oki tools, maybe some Izanami-esque qualities as well. So cool to see them showing how adaptive they are on multiple different playstyles and really making it work with Akiha. As they're in this top 8, we'll be seeing more of them later. We're going to establish some more top 8 competitors here with this set that's going to be happening right now. It'll be Reaper versus Yusuro. What was Reaper cooking? I mean, the real question is, where's Yusura? Yeah, in terms of loser side progression, so Pico and Dazzy is happening. I think Dazzy hasn't joined an online tournament before, but Colorado-based player, and it looks like they've been kind of dominating their local. Like, you look at their Star GG history, and it's just like a sequences of first places. So they're making a losers run, but they maybe have the work cut out for them against Pico. It'll be interesting to see who rides victorious there. JCOM and Herrflipper is a losers round 4 match, so both of them are quite close to qualifying to losers top 8. Tries last 360s down there. Disillusion, CG, Shitani, Roger, Shadeprince. Yes, Yusura. Bro, you have got to shut up. Like, jeez, why is her signature phrase so long? What? Nah, y'all better be playing offline online. All right. Well, okay, so for context, chat, because I don't want just all these inside jokes going in everybody's head. So as you may know, the Southern California multiple type community, we have a lot of different players, such as like myself, Roger with a W, Shitani, Yo Fave Scrub, AG Frankie. Those last four that I named, they may sound a little bit familiar. It's because they're all in the Heatwave PC bracket and they're all at our local right now, playing in our local and Heatwave at the same time. Now, I told them that I would definitely not fix the bracket to make it to where they have to kill each other instantaneously. But it turns out I fixed the bracket to where they have to kill each other instantaneously. So Roger and Frankie had to play. Scrub and Chitani might have to play, and they're asking me if they play it offline. I'm saying no. Y'all need to hook up to the LAN there and play online at the local. All right, well, here it is. Yusuro cooking quite a bit. Already has the perfect. Ooh, perfectly timed moon drive in order to involt through the elbow and just get the throw back to the corner, reset the situation. Reaper using the moon drive to try to escape. Moon skill coming a little bit more handy this time around. And I just noticed, where's Mash, man? What are you playing Miyako for? Breaking my heart over here, Reaper. We're supposed to be Mashes United. Ooh, okay, a little bit misfire on that IAD there from Yusuro. Sun? The scrolls? That freaking special being unknown OD anti-air all along, even hitting behind arc at times, converting into a measly 5k with the arc drive finish. How does she do it? How does she do it? Okay, Yusuro keeping up pressure. Throw checker from Reaper. Able to get that cross up elbow to work this time around. Yeah. Yo, she's still going. Ooh, beautiful empty jump to bait out the stand shield. Unfortunately, it was just a throw, so the damage is not going to be too high. 2A or like 2C probably could have been a little bit more, but statement has been made. Not the throw bait. Need quite a bit of damage. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, up back on the shield B attempt. So you're going to be able to guarantee that punish. Roll pillow 3 bars as well. Yeah, it's going to be an arc drive. Question is, will it be an arc drive finish? Send it to say jam. Okay, yeah, sweep it away. Yusuro 1 round away from moving on to the top 8 side. Oh my gosh, round start. Up kicks, not making contact at all. Reaper gonna be whip punishment starting off this round with a pretty big chip on their shoulder. Okay, Moondrive activation allowing them to flee the screen and react to the jump into the corner. This could be some much needed positioning here for Reaper as Yusuro backs up against the wall. No Moondrive to spend. But no, Yusuro does find the opportunity to escape. Okay. Reaper said if you're going to escape out of the left side, I'll just push you over to the right side. It's no biggie. Oh, Wake Up Heat was the option from Yusuro. Wow, Moondrive in the back off a ton. That was a really almost uncomfortable looking amount of spec that Reaper gave Yusuro there. And I mean, like, given that the heat was there, I get the sense that maybe Reaper was kind of fearing the implications of what could possibly go wrong. And that reality ended up being an inevitability with the Yusuro 5k cash out with the arc drive. Now Reaper has the heat at their side, able to get the cross up into the flashbang. Reaper will have the full life lead with that one. No magic circuit on either side. Yusuro finds the throw. Field B. Reaper trying to make this happen. The clashes. The more that they trade blows, the more it is likely that Yusuro off the next hit could have that be the game. Moondrive activation. I think that's actually going to be it. No, Yusuro doesn't have the proper combos. Heat activation. Reaper spending it all. They need this. Winner's life is on the line. What a throw tech. Oh my gosh, yeah, the elbow whiffs. No more moon available for Yusuro. Reaper has a bit, but the 5A out to gonna be able to get the confirmation, and Yusuro will be able to get the 2-0 victory over Reaper, qualify for top 8. All right, cool. So yeah, we have Yusuro qualified for top 8 on the top side, Masoma qualified for top 8 on the bottom side of winners. So we need to figure out who their opponents will be. We will be hopping on over to Lunar versus BKP. A run back from Heatwave PS4. These two played, I think, in winners semis of that bracket. Let me catch up some of these reports. So Pico 2-0 victory over Dazzy. We got Deltazura with a 2-1 victory over CG. And we have Herrflipper with a 2-1 victory over Jacob. Where is that? There it is. There it is. All right, BKP says they are on their way. Okay, yeah, so to give some context, if those of you who didn't see Heatwave PS4, in the set that they played in the winners semis, it was Luna going for the regular Noel, so not Dead Apostle, just the Noel that you see on the screen right now, up against BKP's powered Ciel. There was just an onslaught of rushdown. Like Lunar was able to play that mid-range perfectly, and BKP just had a lot of trouble finding their way out. Couldn't really find the opportunity for counter poking or when to quite take their turn. So it looks like they're just trying to change things up a little bit. They're going back to, you know, their day one, number one, just the CL. Okay, yeah, IADing out, but yeah, this is a very similar sequence, despite the character swap of what we saw in the Winter Semis PS4 of like BKP. Even if they were able to find a way out of the pressure, out of the corner, Luna was just instantaneously able to swing it back to their favor. BKP finding this hit though to guarantee the knockdown, but just leaving a gap wide enough for Luna to get that reversal 2B, and Luna will be able to take the first round. While I'm gonna take a sip of water. 2B yet again. Oh my gosh. Gets the pickup. Beautiful routing here. Get 4K. Yeah, not going for the left, right, or anything. Just keep things simple. BKP does pop the heat. Fishing for that last arc for dear life. Luna does not bite. It wasn't a bad gambit to go for, as Luna has been pretty happy with the 2Bs, but the risk reward of the 2B in that instance was just way too skewed in BKP's favor if that shield were to connect, so Luna pumping the brakes a little bit. But BKP off that blood heat, despite not able to get that last arc, it did allow for them to fight out of this corner. They have a life lead now, getting the knockdown, able to find the empty jump low. This is some good sequencing. But no, the 3C whiff right at the end there. Luna has another opportunity. Swinging. Okay. Oh, yeah, there was not quite enough to kill. BKP really just needs anything to hit. Any button, any black key, any super would have been able to do it, and there it is. So tie up. This is, I can tell you, just like the comfort level here for BKP in this matchup in particular just seems to be a little bit better than what they were bringing to the table with PCL on their PS4 set. So I don't know what it may be, but overall, BKP's out here. There it is. Going to be able to get the hit confirm off the black keys. Wall bounce in the corner. Bop. It goes over air throw knockdown. Oh my god. Why did Kamone do it? Why did they give Noel the meterless invincible reversal? She needs it. Ooh, look at the navigation, and then falls down with the dumpy JB. You already know what it is. Cross up both ways. BKP knocked out with the air 236C. Maybe one hit away from taking this. Luna pops the moon drive. 45 seconds on the clock. May come into play depending on how much longer this stalls out. But just run into a black key. BKP gonna be able to take the round one. Game one. Excuse me. Yeah, Lunar gonna be going to characters like I gotta imagine they're gonna be going back to Deltazura Noel. Okay, yeah, see how BKP deals with this, because keep in mind, BKP has not been exposed to Lunar's Deltazura Noel all night. It's only been the regular Noel. But we'll see what they'll be able to bring to the table with this Ciel versus DA Noel matchup. I mean, so long as BKP keeps playing at the pacing that they're at. I mean, they've been navigating around Lunar fantastically. Although Deltazura Noel is going to have some projectiles that they're going to be able to place on the screen, BKP is just as capable of doing the same. There is the matter of the full screen 236C check that is there as well. So this will be interesting. The falling dumpy yet again, but no combo to follow. That has to be one of the most pivotal drops of your life. Am I talking about Lunar or am I talking about BKP? Who knows? Yo, y'all relax. How about both of y'all just go to your respective corners, take a deep breath, and try this thing again? All right, this is tilting me. Son, what is happening? What were they cooking? Wall bounce? No, not quite. Whoa, okay, that was a massive lift. Yeah, the landing recovery gonna be punished. Luna does have the full conversion this time around. Here we go. Moon drive. Oh, with the shield? Yeah, it was timed in a way to where the explosion did not actually make contact with BKP. So they were free to roam all along. They just weren't aware of it. Oh, and there it is. The cross-up does make contact this time. Sheesh. That was a very weird first round, but Luna was able to make sense of it in the midway point. All right, yet another throw. Kate's out the DP. BKP feeling a little bit stressed in the situation. Now they got some Oki to deal with. No moon drive available, so yeah, commits to the shield. That's great. IAD's away from the spikes. Spin in the Rekka. That's gonna be. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a punish, honestly, given that it was a moon skill, but able to recover fast enough in order to get a jump cancel out, not be caught completely off guard. Hello. Is it pretty expensive? But I mean, if a catch is a catch. Pops the heat. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Bruh. Yeah, trying to utilize the jump cancel nature of the 2BC and just overall air mobility to get out of that situation, but ends up diving right back into the spikes. Lunar does get a game, and BKP has opted for character select now. Are they going to be going to Powered Ciel? I don't know. There were pretty awkward decisions that were made from BKP that may have just been a form of like a lack of situational awareness or a little bit of panic that was going on, that I don't think was too character centric. I mean, they showed that they were capable of playing that Ciel within the game one, but in terms of overall time committed, I know that our Ciel has been the comfort pick for them, so just go back to what they've been grinding the most to try to get this set over Lunar.
見て、お前のせいでみんな死んじゃった。それはあなたの弱さによるものです。オープンユアマジックサーキット。動くな。ファイト。ほらほら。外しません。引きません。
Alright, so let's see if Power Ciel will be able to make the difference here for BKP.
もっと早く。外します。
Yeah, BKP in the matches that we've been seeing them previously utilize Power Ciel has been having this very in and out, but also like super conservative game. Like there have been sequences like BKP come out some offense. Let's say they like have their opponent cornered, or like they need to make a comeback even, and they'll just start like IADing back like mad and just like trying to create that space and control space. Sometimes it works out. I feel like against a character like Noel, it might be a little bit harder to make happen. You see Luna, you know, just matching the pace, playing just as slow as BKP, and is getting more rewarded for it more often than not, just chipping away and now finding the first solid hit that's going to convert into the Spike Oki. And now BKP is in a rough situation. The 2A has made contact. Goes for the DP Ender. Wasn't quite enough to kill though. BKP. Okay. Only 18 seconds on the clock though. If BKP wants to make this happen, I'm pretty sure they're gonna need heat. The question is, will they spend it? Is it even worth it? Okay, they're gonna go for it. Needs to play phenomenally. They need a hit. Luna gets thrown. I think they still need another hit in order to make it happen. Yeah, there was not enough heat left over to regain that missing life and give BKP the life lead. So yeah, Luna was able to like pretty much take it easy to pressure whistle on BKP. A good effort, but an expensive one, as BKP now only has one magic circuit to work with in this last round. Huh? Wait, did it just whiff? Maybe it was out of range. Weird. Oof. Yeah, you see BKP desperately trying to utilize some of those Power Ciel buttons to chase down Luna, but to no avail. Luna's being way too elusive with the movement. Gets the setup, Moondrive activation, shield BC, you better believe it, okay? It's a pretty common way to get out, a pretty effective one as well. What? Oh, okay. BKP is able to find a punish one way or another. Two-way starter, so it won't be the most damaging punish in the world, but a hit is a hit. Boop, boop, boop. Actually, that's still pretty good. Oh, wow. Shield B, but man, did not have the proper actions there after Luna hitting the buttons. Look at the payout. Pop it. Wow, wake up backdash of all things. Again, this is another long game. 20 seconds on the clock. The pressure is on BKP in order to make it happen. They do have the heat, but they just have a rush down on the brain before they even pop it, and just gonna be stuck between Spikes and Luna. Gonna be able to get the 2-1 victory. Noel coming in to save the day and have them qualify for top 8. So yeah, solid effort to BKP, just not quite working out in their favor. Lunar will be moving on to fight Yusuro within winter semis. And we got to figure out who Masoma's opponent is going to be. Next matchup we'll be having up here will be OmniSScythe and Shinigami. All right, give me a moment, chat. Well, let me at least get the name set up here.
実践訓練なんですね。
ええ、全力で抵抗するように。オープンユアマジックサーキット。そこですね。ファイト。
こいつ失敬。
ブリターゲットブレイク。そこじ。制圧行きなさい。ポーイ。
まだいける。
糸間は。
やるやる。決める。
持ち直す。カウンター。
ガラキ。そこだ。ガラキ。せや。
最高中無防備。そういうのあんたいかがなものかと。そこじ。そこです。牽制ワイル。
よっとこいつやるな。
ハットレス。カサーラフ。ベイタル。軽い。それで返すぞ。下さ。ガラキ。どうだ。なんですか。なかなかのターンユアマジックサーキット。そこですね。ファイト。制圧行きなさい。見えます。トレース。
そうかい。
やってや。
All right, my bad, y'all. I'm here. I was attending some TO duties. As I just smack my mic, I guess I'm mad at it. Yikes! Trying to check out of the corner. There is no escape. Jam session, locking Shinigami down. OmniSScythe. One hit away. That arc drive is available. Oh, okay. Couldn't react to the moon skill in time, so Shinigami will be able to activate that heat. Can they find any cash out for it? Oh my god, OmniSScythe so elusive with the movement, able to find that dive kick. The life bars are getting evened up just a bit. Oh, he's shooting. Made you look. And there it is. OmniSScythe's gonna be able to get game one.
いえ、吸血鬼と思ってかかってきなさい。
真面目なのかな。怒ってるのかな。
オープンユアマジックサーキット。そこですね。
おっと。まだまだ。
Okay, the dive working out yet again here for OmniSScythe. Yeah, see the issue here for Shinigami is just figuring out which part of the screen to navigate around. They're trying to lariat in, getting mixed results. You know, the last time they were stuffed, this time they would find the counter hit opener. They didn't really try to like, because Shiki is more than capable of like, whether in the skies or on the ground, to get it against a character like Power Ciel. She really has to have the read of what OmniSScythe has an eye for, and then doing the opposite, you know? Oh, standing low, but it did not work out. Was not ready to confirm off the fatal counter. So OmniSScythe does have another shot at life, but yeah, the backdash there for Shinigami, well placed. They're going to be able to find round one in their favor. Fatal counter. Nothing too big afterwards though. Okay, off the DC exchange, OmniSScythe finds themselves the back against the wall, but just because their back is up against the wall doesn't mean they're out of options. Okay, Shinigami, fighting right back. Back to the corner you go. Ooh, DP. No side swap. Just reset back to mid-screen. Heat activation here from Shinigami, though. Gonna give them back the life lead. Possibly an opportunity for some navigation is what Shinigami thought, but after the lariat, OmniSScythe just firing right back. Yeah, Shinigami gonna be holding down that moon drive to have it handy for this next round coming up. Pressure a little bit on Shinigami. You know, OmniSScythe is one round away from moving on. Oh, what? Round start 3C, I guess. No big combo there from OmniSScythe, though. A little bit of drop. All right, this should be a safe jump opportunity here for Shinigami. See how it works out. Did not do much with it, actually. What a clash, what a clash. He whiffed? Oh, snap. That should be it. And there it is. Shinigami. Gonna be able to tie it up 1-1 now. See Shinigami taking a moment to compose themselves before going into this final game. They've made significant strides in the matchup now. You know, it's not really looking like the untraversable hell that Ciel and OmniSScythe are setting up with all these buttons everywhere and having the perfect read and stuffing Shinigami's approaches. You know, he's more often than not really finding ways to dictate the pace. Trying to go for the big read right off the bat with the airborne shield. I like the ideology. It did not pay off though. Right, OmniSScythe. Utilizing super for the pressure. Shinigami locked down in this corner. Ooh, was trying to take their time. Navigated a good amount of space with that super jump, but unfortunately just did not have the proper reactions thereafter in order to really bring things back to mid-screen. So OmniSScythe continues the pressure. The reverse beat really keeps the Shinigami locked down now. The pressure being extremely tight. Very hard to escape, and there it is, the perfect. So as Shinigami swung the momentum, OmniSScythe able to swing it right back with that perfect. In a significant fashion, I mean, OmniSScythe 1 round away. Keeping the pressure going, still has not been touched within the entirety of this match. There it is, just jump low. Shinigami needs a miracle here at the moment. Has the resources to do it. 4 Magic Circuit and the Moon Drive available. The question is, how do they spend it? Okay, was not caught by the gem session. They're unblockable this time. Checking forward with the buttons is working out in their favor. Spending none of the resources that they have. Never mind, they are going to do this DP ender. Slowly me. That's just a backdash with the way that they construct that Oki. Fantastic. Okay, so now they have the life lead. Will they go for the similar type of Oki or call out something different? Low shield from OmniSScythe. Okay, this time held the shield. Did not commit to that shield A. Whoa, the shield wars are going crazy right now. Delayed VC. Man, oh man, the surgical precision. That was very well played there from Shinigami. We are going to the final round here between Shinigami and OmniSScythe. This has been a nail-biter. Uh-oh. Geez, just when you least expect it, right during the final round situation, that's when OmniSScythe busts out the elbows. Blow back edge for the overhead. Ooh, Shinigami 1 step ahead with these shield mind games, able to have them escape the corner very early timed there on the meaty 5G. So OmniSScythe was able to shield that accordingly. Look at the go. Cross up. Wow, I think that was the bait and gambit all along. OmniSScythe knew that was going to put them in the corner, and so Shinigami, natural instinct, wanted to heat in order to... You're crazy. You're an absolute mad lad. OmniSScythe gonna be able to get the 2-1 victory over Shinigami. Just when I thought everything was digestible, OmniSScythe going for the salt in the wound. The salt in the wound play. Alright, so winner side top 8 matches are introduced here. Lunar and Yusura, Masoma, and OmniSScythe. Loser side top 8, we're still trying to get that deduced, so I'm actually going to have a couple of matches on stream for loser side top 8. Thank you for your patience. The good news is it's going to be some people that we haven't had on stream before. So the first one that we will have is BKP, who we did have on stream, but they're going to be going up against Deltazura. Deltazura has had a phenomenal losers run here thus far, so see if they're going to be able to qualify for top 8 here. The stream control that I have here does not have Deltazura within any like muscle memory, so I don't know if Deltazura has actually been on stream before. I have an Elgato Stream Deck, but I don't use it. I'm not using that for this stream, no. God, are you in the? If you want to, I mean, I'm solo running everything right now. So by all means, if you want to join for commentary, you're more than welcome to do so. I can get you hooked up with the roll. All right, I got you. Hold up. Oh, that means I have to join the Discord chat too. I'll get the setup soon, chat. One moment. Ayo, ayo, hello? Alright, what's going on? I've been alt-tab make sure that my Discord audio made sense. Here. KP one round up. Looks like it'll be one game up. Oh, what's happening? Oh, looks like there's some connection issues going on. I see. No worries, no worries. Sorry,
yeah,
I was not spectating the match.
It was looking a little laggy in the end, actually.
I see.
Also, hello everyone.
Hello, welcome Scrap Vermilion here on commentary with us. Now, chat, my audio settings are all out of king, so let me know how Scrap sounds in relation to me. If I need to turn them up, turn them down.
Yeah, I mean, if you know me, you know I stream quite a bit, so might be have like a mix-up. Hold on, I need to get into the room. This is the PC bracket, right?
Yeah, we're on PC.
Okay. Did I miss the PS4 bracket?
Yeah, PS4 is we did the same times. PS4 is at 2:30 Pacific Standard, and then PC starts at 5:30 Pacific Standard.
Gotcha. All right, let me get into this room. Just send me the keyword.
For sure.
So that was the first game was BKP, but let's see. I'm not sure if they want to both restart on their end, so what's going on?
Oh, okay. I guess, yeah. It looks like they're just requesting a reset. I didn't see any of the first game, so yeah, that bad. That's perfectly fine. Both of them seem to agree.
I joined just to stay cute the match, so. Oh no. It's okay.
Oh, I get a Discord stream for you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so just tell you right, I think PCO Mario is probably like Mario's worst matchup. It was pre-patch, and I think most Mario players kind of really made a mistake. It's just JC is such a strong tool. Like Mario's pretty good at catching jumping, but the issue is that JC for PCO was really good.
I see. I can see that. Yeah, she is just such a mid-screen nuisance. Like, for everybody navigating, I could see it being problematic, but especially for Mario.
Yeah, Mario doesn't really have, like, you know, long limbs to contest the buttons. We're going here by BKP, so... Oh, unfortunate drop. See what Deltazura can do here. Doesn't spend any cash here, but it's fine. We got him in the corner. It doesn't spend money, so that 236A is actually minus. So BKP sees that, doesn't see the EX, which makes it awesome block. Decides to press 5C.
BKP gonna be able to get that round one?
Yeah, this should be a match point, right? Or are we not counting their first game?
They both agreed to a soft reset, so they're just tied up 0-0.
Solid. Okay.
It's the unblockable. Goes for yet again. Whoa, no! What happened? What?
We got a counter. Excuse me?
I don't know.
Oh no, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so the Deltazura tried to counter the unblockable, but probably a little bit too late on that. So gets hit by the unblockable, and then hit by the unblockable again. So we're going back to lobby.
Yeah, I mean, I'm reading chat now. Deltazura is saying that it's like just as bad. BKP is calling for a stage swap. I don't know.
Oh, I was gonna say the park with rain actually lags. That's a stage you probably shouldn't play on, especially on PS4. If you heat and if you like someone heats or moon drives, you can notice it. It's like it's really bad. Okay, we're going to trainer stage though. To the grid.
All reliable.
The cool kids call it. They're all reliable.
Alright, this set has gone off the rails where I'm sure there's multiple people watching and maybe even the players themselves don't even know what the score is, but I'm just gonna say it's BKP 1-0 right now.
It's BKP 1-0. Okay,
no lie, it looks smoother.
Yeah, it looks better. I'm not gonna... DP. That DP is annoying for Mario. So the whole thing about the Chakra Monkey and why it's so strong, right? It's because you can't DP trade, like, because the Chakra is gonna hit you out of it. But the PCO DP is an animation, right? So it just plays the animation regardless. Hey, for BC, mix up.
Oh, okay, yeah, mate, or none had it covered. You have to jump up low, BKP, trying to make this comeback. I don't imagine they'll go Arc Drive, but maybe combo on the heat?
I think Arcueid probably not going to kill here, but it's going to be a very good position here for BKP. So forcing Deltazura, see, are you going to spend money? What are you going to do? Now you're going to shield on your head.
Alright, BKP could be on match point.
Yep. Oh!
Hello?
Footsies?
I like it.
Okay. There we go. This is what left to see. What is this mix? What is this? Nice block here for BKP. Okay, just navigating the nuns. Gets ahead to a starter. Not a lot of money, unfortunately.
Yeah, I noticed on the latter part of some of these power TL routes that BKP goes for, they don't always get the pickup for the Rekka into the triple swing super. Yeah. So there's a lot of air reset and like scramble scenarios that happen as a result of it.
Yeah, sometimes you just, you go for the Rekka ender into 6-6 just out of, just naturally, but sometimes you don't have meter for that, right? So the routing has to change. Ay, catches with 2A. Spending 2 bars should be enough to kill. Never mind, I'm sorry.
Yikes.
Oh, this. Nice combo here. Just spend 1. I don't know if we heat it. No, not worth. Okay. Oh no! Did they let me see?
Guaranteed punish given the moon skill. Unfortunate call there for Deltazura, but they will be going down to Mario Bros. Not in top 8 this time around.
Mario Brothers, we keep taking L's. We can't. We gotta step up, bro. No, that was really unfortunate. The moon drive activation, it gives you plenty of time there to see, the moon skill. And as we all know, once you show the moon skill, it can't really fight back. So nice awareness by BKP, just delay DC, and Ernst is waiting to top 8.
Word. And yeah, we have quite a few people that are qualified for top 8 now. So oh, I am behind on. Okay, so Shatani got the 2-0 victory over Disillusions, but Reaper beat Shatani 2-1, so Reaper's in top 8. We just got one more match, so it'll be Herrflipper and Shinigami.
Awesome. So it's gonna be a good one. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. Reaper is only playing Mash now, right? Like, I think he officially quit Miyako entirely.
I mean, we had Reaper on stream earlier and he played Miyako.
Oh man, he's so fake. He's insane. No, I don't want to play Miyako anymore. I only play Mash. I think he's doing that to to mix people up.
This guy.
Okay, so this is one of the most honest matchups in this game. Not even being sarcastic here. I think characters kind of want to approach the similar way. Although I will say Saber's has better offense now, while Tono probably has better long range options with the lariats and amazing JA.
Shinigami has this quirk about their playstyles where, like, on round start, they never move. Like, they're just standing still.
It's trying to play like a guild to get round started. Okay, what do we got here? Rekas.
Whoa.
Ooh. Yeah, the guard cancels the Kazuyo. That's always risky because the Saber can actually spend Moondrive and punish you for that. It is pricey though. So. Oh, mix?
Ooh, okay, just a giant swing.
Better reach. Oh, drop stab. What a tag into 2C. Yeah, checks.
Yeah, taking advantage of the advantageous situation. Shinigami gonna find that knockdown.
Oh, I think we have to spend the second jump, but Shinigami, nice backdash 2C. Still in this though. We're one mixable away actually. And we're going for the mix. Time to guess.
That's right.
This is a cross up.
Yep. Better believe it. What a backdash! Dude, Shinigami's cooking with these backdashes 2Cs. Looking clean, looking solid. Yeah, gonna set up that DP yet again.
Cross up.
Could it be the 3-touch game?
The legendary type Lumina? 3-touch?
I don't know. Herrflipper has the resources. You gotta spin one of them. Moon Drive, Blood Heat, something.
Yo, we're fully stacked. Yeah, you don't want to go off like that, right? Oh, wow!
Okay, I'm with it.
214B in neutral. That is. Oh, he spent the jump cancel. Unfortunately, couldn't wrap the combo. Oh, wow. Oh, what was that? Oh, gets the combo. Excalibur. Yep. Nice cash out here. Shinigami probably 2BOS, but doesn't catch it. Oh my god. This is what I was saying about Saber, right? Once you get it in the corner, you start cooking. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay. Probably mom opened the door, asked if you want a dinner. He's like, sorry mom, I'm gaming. I'm gaming right now.
Gotta eat eventually, it's a school night.
Yeah, there's school tomorrow. Oh no, the lariat! We're at 4 bars, so we can go for 50-50 and next combo should close it. Are we spending Moondrive? No, we're confident in the defense, never mind!
Looking like a perfect fit for Shinigami, and that'll do it.
Yep. Yeah, I really like some of the adjustments Herrflipper was doing there, especially once they got momentum, that was it, right? But on the other side, Shinigami has the callouts, a lot of very good backdashes so far. Let's see if Herrflipper manages to adjust.
Yeah, one thing that I remember about Herrflipper's play because they've been playing on PS4 and PC Heatwave tonight, you know, in their pressure sequences, really not afraid to spend a lot of the bar once they are comfortable having back up against the wall to just take turns off the plus frames and things like that. So not really seeing that really come into fold because of Shinigami's backdashes and just overall defensive presence. And I think the defense factor has been pretty big Shinigami's favor as well, right? That left red's been constantly making contact.
Yeah. Alright, turn her over. 2C. Oh, try to go for the side swap route. Big 5C auto combo starter here.
Yeah, it still pays off. Gonna be rewarded with that corner positioning that they treasure. So.
Yeah, Saber gets a pretty good save jump in the corner actually. Ooh, still trying to contest after teching. That's kind of risky on Tono, right? Like he has the best sweep in the game, which cooks as you just saw. Wow, what a day! Huge damage, by the way. If we want it, yeah.
Might as well spend it.
Yeah, disconnecting the Ethernet cable. It's time for Nana. 2 to C.
That was actually pretty risky in my opinion.
That was extremely risky. Oh my god.
It works out.
Yeah, we're. Oh. Kawaseru ka? Oh no. We could have actually Moondrive there. I think we could have killed. Redacted? What was that?
I don't know. Open opportunity here for Herrflipper to try to bring this back. Needs to play pretty flawlessly in order to do so. Oh
no! 2BC! Oh no!
Dang. They had the like right type of idea, reaction to Classroom, to try to instantly shield that. There's just like the wrong moon skill to call out.
I don't know if he just DN hold the shield, because I think that should have worked. Because that was 2BC, which is an overhead, and Herrflipper was blocking high. So maybe just DN hold shield.
Could have been.
Could have been.
All right. Well, yeah, that just is our top 8 for us. So we do have 8 people ready to go. We're gonna go and hop back over to the winner side. We've been waiting patiently as we get a Lunar side figured out. First match will be Lunar versus Yusuro 7.
Okay. I think this is a staple right now for Lumina. I've seen this match play out many times now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm expecting DAN versus Arc, although I know Luna is warming up the Noel. Especially, you know, with official tournament finals coming up, I think having the other character in case you fight a matchup you're not comfortable with. Especially Noel, which is a very low maintenance character.
I can see it. Yeah, when it has that pick variety, and I know that they have been like on the fence about DA Noel's strength lately, with as people get better at defending the character and kind of defensive dice rolling gets our Oki and everything. So having the Noel pick in the back pocket, not a bad idea. So
yeah, absolutely. And Yusuro, you know, his icon says it, you know, throw. Excuse me. Never mind. Don't read that. Don't read that.
This guy.
He cooked me, dude. See, I was so ready, and then he cooked me instantly. Alright. Actually, that's just a little 4 drops combo here. 50-50. Oh my god. Oh, 4BC, what a call out to the activation. Yeah, so Arcueid, you know, she has to kind of get in, but she has many ways to get in. You know, one of the best dashes, if not the best dash in the game. 4BC. There we go. Oh, delay. 5B.
Yeah, good frame traps here from Yusuro, just really making the best of their turn here. Gonna be in the one-hit territory. Luna, one anti-air. Couldn't get the combo
45B. Yeah, he missed the combo. Also 5B is an interesting option there, right? Beginning the air dashes. Right, DPA. 50-50. This is the same side I've ever seen one, yeah. Have to double jump there to go for the cross-up. I just like that. Like I was telling you, Arcueid. A lot of people always say, you know, she has to get in, but like it took like a second that she was there.
Yeah, zooming across. Sonic Frontiers came out a week ago. What are we doing here?
Overhead. Oh, unfortunately, for Yusuro, gets hit and gets rewarded for getting hit. Let's see if Lunar spends some resources here.
Oh, that was gonna punish.
Yeah, right. Because yeah, you need a 7-framer to punish that, and Arc does have a 7-framer. I mean, it's a tight window, right? You can't really spare any frames there.
Yeah.
Overhead. Oh, but dropped combos.
Oh, okay. Last minute shield B to try to get themselves out of dodge.
I'm not trusting his defense. Doesn't spend any resources defensively. What a JV, that's it.
Works out all right. Yeah, I feel like they were both kind of shy on spending resources there, right? Like no moon, no heat, just Yusuro trying to make it happen, but
DPA, I'm nice. Alright, we're going to the Casino Royale. It's time.
Good luck. Moondrive? No.
And they don't want to use Moondrive.
Yeah, personally, on the initial one, so long as I don't think, you know, DNOL's on the layer 2 and try to call out Moondrive, I like the Moondrive on the first one. It was just like, look at the situation Yusuro's in now. Like,
Yeah, like the thing about Moondrive is that, as you know, we just finishing this combo for the kill. The thing about Moondrive is that if Luna decides to punish it, you're just gonna get thrown, right? It's not like, okay, you lost 1.5 versus, oh man, I lost 4K and I'm in the same situation.
Right. Yeah, Luna carrying that game 1 in their pocket now. Yeah, it's also interesting that, like, 3-round game, we didn't really get the full sequence of like looping Vortex Oki happening until round 3. So I think Yusura has been trying to avoid that situation if at all possible, but it reared an ugly head right when it mattered the most.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the other thing, right? Like, that's the thing about DA Noel is that she's a hybrid zoner, right? She can also play this game, right? Like, we're trying to catch people trying to approach her, look just like that.
A bit of hasty decision making there from Yusura. I don't like, I'll never fault like a Moon Elbow for trying to navigate space, but the freeze of the screen, super elbow, not the right call.
Yeah, 214C is definitely super risky there. Drop combo, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, we always, pretty much always cover that, right? Like, DAN is such a high execution character. Unfortunately. Here we go. What can we do? Oh my god, it's a huge starter.
Oh!
No!
Not a huge combo, not with those drops.
Yeah, plus. Alright, does he spend another bar? Just goes back to neutral. Good decision here, I think.
You ain't never realized he attacked me so fast.
You're dead! You didn't have to do that!
Nah, he's popping up. He's like, yo, you see me? I'm fast as heck. I'm spinning it all. I'm charged up. I'm gaming.
That's why they said this is the counter to Vlov. They just dash at it. He can't react. Oh, what an air dash, calling the 2B. Yeah, I'm gonna need someone to make the Sonic palette for Arc.
Yeah, we need that with the blue, maybe yellow on the skirt.
Oh, missed the punish there, unfortunately. That's a reset. Throw? No. I don't know about that one. Oh my god, how did that work for Yuzoro? You know what's the worst thing?
He's dead.
You're dead. How did that? Hold shield into 3BC into 5.4K.
I'm with it. Insane.
That was funny. This is that 1-to-1.
And if we get the Sonic palette mod, but like alongside it, it also has to come with a voice pack editor, so where every time there's a fatal counter, it's the dropped ring sound effect.
Yes,
it'd be so good.
And then we need a shadow. Well, actually, we don't need a Shadow the Hedgehog for work because like she already has that palette, I think.
No, Shadow the Hedgehog PCL will go crazy.
Oh, yo, for PC that would be insane. Actually, yes. Alright, game 3. Just swinging up the air.
Desperately. Maybe you're trying to just call out some of that arc move speed or IAD. Does make contact, so here we go.
It's time to roll the dice. What are we doing? What a backdash.
That's good. Uh-oh.
Yes, punishes. If you're good enough, you can actually. Oh wow. Okay, here we go. Yeah, if you're good enough, you can dash so before the bell hits, like touches the ground. Mix. Okay, here we go.
Oh no!
You had it.
What?
Okay, I don't know anymore.
This is the throw of throws.
My professional commentary is that throws are happening. Oh no! Oh no, that's unfortunate for Yuzoro.
Yeah,
taking himself over to that one.
Man.
Tries to dash through the bells, but like I said, it looked easy, but it actually isn't. Oh, hey, that works out. It's like ID starter, so yeah, got to finish first.
Okay, just straight into the arc drive and be catching a good amount of damage. Has to be a confidence builder for Yusura, even though, you know, this is a do or die situation, getting a good amount of damage done, but the shield A for Luna.
Yeah. Oh, Tex. Oh, he ran out of... He didn't have Moon Gauge, so he couldn't hold shield. It's funny. Okay, we're gonna spend one here, right? Yeah. 50-50? What's the option? Same side. Oh! Got him! Keep it simple. There we go. Last round.
There it is. Yeah, I gotta look at the economy here for Luna though. 4 Magic Circuit on deck. Luna very like rarely heats. It's just gonna be trying to save those stacks for any Oki loop situation that they're able to get. But Yusro striking blood first yet again.
Yeah. Okay. What an option! Wow, my god. Oh, we got these? Nah. Okay, we kept it a little short there, but it's fine. I like that. Because next hit is probably gonna seal it for Yusro actually. He's well aware of that. Oh, there it is!
What? Wow. Right when I said that it's extremely rare for Luna to heat. Oh my gosh. Maybe the PC is on fire and that's heating its way out of here because, geez Louise, Yusro will be able to get the 2-1 victory.
I love those type of baits. Just run up backdash.
Yusro's in winners finals. Oh my god.
Alright, so OmniSScythe, you know, pretty... This guy just came from protecting chocolate ice cream, which is unbelievable.
Oh, I missed that exhibition. The vanilla versus chocolate exhibition.
Oh my, it was crazy. Okay, there was collusion. There was open collusion.
What?
So, you know how we had Masoma and Safe on Team Vanilla. And like, they were colluded into playing their sub characters. And they almost win. They almost win. It was a really fun set. You should really watch it. It was a good one. Okay, here we go. So we have the Akiha, as they call it. Yeah, we did have this matchup earlier in the day too, so. Let's see if Masoma has adjusted from that. This is probably not an easy matchup for Akiha, right? Just how to play around the big buttons, not easy. Alright. DC seems to get him.
Yeah, kind of caught out of dodge. Masoma. Really big life deficit here, but see if they can make it happen. Stuck in the corner, strike throw.
Aye. Yeah, quick round there by Omni. It is time to mix though. What are we doing? Oh! Oh god.
Yeah, choose to not interact too directly into the shield. Gonna be able to set up for the knockdown. Catches the stand shield reversal there from OmniSScythe just with the empty jump low.
Big damage, by the way. Look at this. Yeah, Omni maybe not some confident in defense versus Akiha. Understandably so. This character, yeah. This character's scary. Masoma, no!
Uh-oh. Not like this.
Not like this, bro. You can't do this to me, bro. Oh, he drops it.
Okay, a miracle.
Careful with that. Careful with those wound skills. Oh, JB. Okay. Where are we? We have a lot of money in both sides. Of course, Moondrive been a big factor here, which both just got. Are we spending the second more? No, we're going for the reset. But Masoma just holds D. You know, in this game, remember, if you hold D, you don't attack at all. So you can evade most of these resets that way. Wow, just holds in. Wow, okay, that was very risky. You don't. The reason, like, sometimes you see the AA, but you don't see it versus like safe jumps like that is because if blocked and the other person has a 7-frame area, you get punished for that, right? So there's always a risk involved with those. Oh my god, this is a huge starter, by the way. I'm already
a 4K. Like. It's still
Brother,
going. What did he need at the end? Okay.
5K, almost 5K. No way, you got scooped. Bro, what happened to your life?
Like the entire last 8 seconds of that match could be clip worthy. Like what the hell
8K.
happened?
He lost 8K in the span of a second. That was crazy. Oh my god. See, I wonder because Masoma obviously is the bluff god, but is he gonna pull up this character in final? I think the crowd explodes. Because this character's sick. This character's sick.
Maybe. I mean, someone's taken to it pretty fast. It's only been a couple of weeks or so that they've been on it.
He picked up this character really, really well. It's just for those people who are saying, there weren't that many, but say, oh, Masoma carried, blah. It's I mean, yeah, Vlov is broke, but he's just not nice. What do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, and I mean, as I was stating earlier on commentary, actually, Akiha's not really a character that's too out of the wheelhouse for Masoma if you look at his other games. So Byakuya and Uni and Swiftmaster and
he's an Ami.
Yeah, he's an Ami as well. So
he likes these type of characters. You get in and you just run the set play gauntlet, Oh my god, reset 5C. What a freestyle combo! You pressed 5C 4 times in that combo.
I'm with it.
Beautiful. It's that match point Masoma. Big boot 5C.
Okay, yeah, let it rip. OmniSScythe gonna be fighting the way out of this corner with the cross up too. So now Masoma's back up against the wall.
No, jump out? No.
So risky against this character, man.
Yeah, you have to do it right, but ooh, this is what happens when you get caught. 5K almost.
And the pressure continues.
Yeah, PlusFrames here. Oh, I've never seen that. That was kind of cute. Tries to go for the safety. Oh my god, that could have been so bad for Masoma. Alright, plus. Yeah, decides to counter Moon Drive. Doesn't want to deal with the shield RPS involved there. So Ender. One more decision here. I like how Omni's taking this patient. 4BC! I'm nice! They said this character had no neutral!
What were they thinking?
What were they thinking? It's that quick too. Oh my god. And that is a totally different story from the ice cream set, by the way. Because in that one, Omni was literally OCV. The entire team. That was kind of crazy. But no, Masoma, in between that time and now, he went to the lab and he was like, I'm nice. 4BC. And just like that, we got our winners finals.
All right, so yeah, I do have some losers quarters matches that should be ready. We're gonna be going to Luna and Roger.
Oh, got Roger? Ooh, nice. Been a while since I've seen Roger play, actually.
Yeah, Roger's having a pretty impressive run. I know that they were sent to losers and winners round 3 to from Yusuro. And then they were able to navigate through getting the win over Frankie, Pico, Shadeprince, and Shinigami. So kind of cooking at the moment. All right, give me one moment, chat. Discord like froze for me randomly. I'm trying to get the commentary back. There we go. Hello?
Hello.
All right. Yeah, Discord was tripping all of a sudden, but here.
Okay, I hope chat can hear me.
Yeah, they should be able to.
Yeah, they'll hear me. Yeah. Oh man, I was screaming my lungs there. Yeah, Roger manages to take on the round after a pretty rough start. Another cross-up break. Holding on his resources. Trying to be confident on the defense there, but. Alright. There we go, 50-50. Same side. Nice block. Wow, really? 4BC beats that? Oh, could have gone a little bit more in that route, but it's all good. Actually, I gotta hit Roger with the routes though. I've been loud in this character, actually. On the low-key save jump. This is plus, where we go? What are you doing right now? Wow, really? Projectiles work? They mash. By mash. You should be dead here.
Yeah, that does it. Just built up the bar with it to get the super.
Yeah. I actually really like Mash's 5A. It's really, really good.
Oh yeah, I love it. Like it's I've been playing Mash a bit lately as well, and it's definitely a good thing for her to have to check IADs, but also to just approach with. It's a pretty swift tool. 5B is okay, but 5A really just gives her that extra, just like, you know, in front of her face check to kind of navigate around the screen.
Yeah, 5B is interesting because, you know, you could technically, you know how a lot of people do the 2B option select to tech throws and anti-air. With Mash, you should be doing it with 5B, but it's like a little bit unintuitive to do it with that button, honestly. Because you're mostly doing, you know, like down back when you're blocking, so it's a little weird.
I see.
Like, she definitely has tools, but like, I don't know, you have to get used to it. Okay, I'm gonna keep it mirrorless here. +4. Yeah, one of the other characters is blessed with a plus and block move. He has a big gap though, but yeah, they don't know about it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of the difference between the Arc versus the Noel compared to the Match versus the Noel match, right? Like, Match isn't, like, slow, but she doesn't have that Arc speed. So, like, when it comes to, like, covering those full screen distances, it does take a little bit more, you know, tricky navigation.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking at the start. Is like, the matchup, it's probably, like, average because you kind of have to play the AN's game. Outside of your charging star, you don't really have any way to, like, try to skip. I think 4BC, like, we saw Roger in game 1 do that. That looked pretty good. DPA, I'm nice. Plus and block. Alright. Get some of these resources with the shield, but there it is. That's what I was saying. Oh, but drops! That's a huge drop.
Yeah, you're talking corner positioning, but oh my god, just lets it rip with the J214A.
Oh my god, what a... Yeah. Gonna spend one bar here.
Oh,
the reset! Damn, look at his damage. Are we catching?
Oh, trying to spin a ton, but just not to drop it. It ended up being meter positive.
Hey, match point for Roger. But no Moondrive though. So if he doesn't hit, I'm sorry to jinx you, my friend. Oh, alright. A little bit too far to get into the casino. It gets a reset. And we're in guess for game actually.
Woo!
And we'll see. Yeah, we'll see you next round. Next match.
There it is. Luna able to tie it up 1-1 off of the perfect.
Yeah, something to say about Roger. He's not attempting to Moondrive, not attempting to shield. He's trying to get trying to block correctly.
Yeah, definitely. It is interesting kind of the matters that Roger has been able to get utilizing the mash toolkit though, right? Just as a matter of approach with the 6BC, the 4BC, and the 236B, it has been catching Luna more off guard than I initially thought it would.
Yeah, I really like that tool for 236B. Oh, what a dash! Alright, careful with the activation of the bells. Yeah, definitely checking for those. The dive!
Woo. Okay, yeah, Moon, she can act as well, but the DP comes out from Luna.
Yeah, 3BC. Alright. And it is time to guess, my friends. What are we doing? Checking for throw?
Oh, that was a risky one to go for. That Moon skill, although the travels far, it's not the quickest, so Luna having enough time to react with the shield. We're right back in the situation. Yikes.
Oh my god. That match point.
Oh, it ended up being a punish.
Yeah, that was a big starter. He gets it this time. Probably spend 1 meter here. Going for the safe jump. Yep. This is the Roger original, I think. I saw it in the match channel. I was like, that was kind of nice. Turnover. Yep. I really like those dashes after the DPA block.
Whoa, okay, that's a pretty massive starter here for Roger.
Yeah. But he kept it simple though, which is respectable. Oh, overhead!
Wow.
He's playing really fast though, so it's fine. Keep it the pressure.
Yeah, it makes sense. You know, you have Dead Apostle locked down in the corner no less. Just catching it for all that it's worth. Going to the final round between these two.
What are we doing here? Cross
no
up.
Moondrive. Especially in this sequence, right? Like, this is the last round. Like, you do not want to go out like this.
You don't want to be in a guess for game like you are right now. Oh my god.
No, you gotta spend it, my friend. Yo, you're a victim.
You got hit by the cross-up break every time.
Definitely a victim. Luna gotta be able to take it 2-1 over Roger.
Yeah, I really like what I saw with Roger though, but definitely, you know, defense, as much as he sucks, you kind of have to sometimes just, you know, I guess, Moondrive, take your losses, be like, okay, whatever, I can't react. Okay, yeah. This is the matchup though. This matchup's about to be funny.
Will BKP go for the mirror? That's the question.
he's a char select, so. Yeah, well, shout out to Roger though. That was fun to watch. We'll see some mash action.
Let's see. Is BKP gonna implement the I'll face myself? Let's go to the regular TL. Okay, BKP out of the character select, they did not actually go for anyone. So yeah, we'll actually be the Proud Ciel mirror.
yeah, PC mirror. Alright. We're gonna see 2 chains flying around, DPs. Actually, I don't even think PCL can get out of PCL offense that well.
How ironic is that?
This is gonna be a fun one. Yeah. Okay. Starting early with the throw is showing the option. Be like, I'm gonna throw you a lot. What are you gonna do about it? Minus 15. Yeah, turnover. Oh my god! That was a whiff punish with capital W.
Okay, yeah, massive corner carry here. Was able to bait out the stand shield. Ooh.
Oh, misses that. Yeah, that was an awkward angle. I understand. I am a Power Soul enthusiast myself, so I understand. That her routes are really janky. Oh, what a nice 2B starter. This is gonna be good damage here from BKP. Ta-dan, ta-da-dan. Spend 1 bar here. Oh, miss. Decided to go for the safe jump. Oh my god, what a pickup from Omni! Too far? I think. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that should be arc drive.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I like that. I super like that, yeah. It was an amazing 5A anti-air. Like, her 5A is such a good button.
Utilizing the last part of that float on the J2B to get over. Not being full confirm for it though. Here comes BKP.
Okay. It is pretty close. Oh, catches the back dash. Yeah, it is pretty close though, so far so good.
BKP.
Wow! Got shot straight.
Omni shooting.
Yeah, Omni is starting to implement that Abare 236A, and it is really fun to watch. Like, you don't expect to randomly just get shot, right? Because a lot of her long-range pokes are like kind of slow, like that, like the 5C for example. So you don't believe that she has something that's like somewhat mid-range that comes out pretty fast.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Look, at least it's not like Strife where the gunshots at frame 1.
Oh man, we don't need to talk about that.
Are we spending 4? No, I don't think so. Takes the heat. Oh, interesting.
It's just so freaking funny having to see her deal with herself. Because like the multi-hitting clash frames in those scenarios, it's always like when that happens, you're just like, oh, I'm dead. Like I'm gonna get fatal counted randomly. But
I told you, I told you, this character can't deal with itself. It's so funny. All right, Omni getting the JC started this round. I'm gonna keep it mirrorless actually. Still good damage. Block. That is minus, but actually like Omni makes it plus. I don't know what it is. Like he makes it scary there. And that is like very minus. Whoa, what?
All the resources, moon, heat, whatever it may be, but nothing really coming in their favor thus far. OmniSScythe pretty much 1 hit away from being able to take all this resources. Are they gonna run up last arc again?
Yeah. He's definitely, you know, it is the OmniSScythe special. Well, BKB can stop it. Let's see, this is a start. It is going pretty well. We don't have a lot of money. That whiff was huge, yeah. Oh, he's going for it.
Wow, OmniSScythe.
Yeah, I had to do it too.
Why would OmniSScythe do this?
It can happen to you. Oh my god. What a guy. OmniSScythe. That was first game though. If I'm BKP, I don't know. I don't know if the Ciel is gonna do it, honestly. I think the PCL wasn't doing that bad.
Yeah, I mean, really, like, OmniSScythe definitely had a way more decisive round 3, but it definitely didn't feel like BKP was being left in the dust in a sense. But it looks like they are second guessing. You're going to be returning the room. Maybe they'll be bringing out the regular Ciel. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely important to take your time, you know, like. It's okay. Just think through what happened. Yeah, you got last arc, but don't think about that. Think about everything else.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like there's a request for another stage swap here.
What stage were they play? Were they playing on the park raining again?
No, they were at the mansion outside at night, I think.
Oh, I've never heard of that one lagging, but you know, when in doubt, just go to the grid.
Yeah.
Keep it classy.
What the hell? BKP making Vlov?
No way you're going bro.
The ugliest Vlov I've ever seen.
You would love Vlov. Okay. You know what?
Okay, never mind.
I like the jump scare. I actually like the jump scare.
BKP observing. Blade, break.
Man, she's so cool in the remake. I'm glad. Man, her regional route was so bad. Here we go. Again early with the throws. Let Rekka be, man. You can't air dash through it, which kind of weird. Oh my god, recognition by BKP. It was close to the corner, drops the combo though. Oh wow, nice call out there. Yeah, I guess you can do that, right? Like if you see a rebeat or something like a wrong poke, you know they're minus, so you can swing your big button.
Right.
Tries to go for the reach there. What did I tell you? It's like that Rekka AA is actually really minus, but like people will like just freak out versus Omni because I don't know, he makes it work. If Nanaya ever gets added to this game, I think he'll be a great Nanaya player.
You said Nanaya?
Yeah.
I don't know about what makes you say that because I don't know a lot about AACC.
Oh, that character has a really messed up sense of risk reward. It's kind of like if he fails, he dies, and like if you get in, you get like okay reward, but not that much. It's one of those characters.
I see.
Oh wow, punish the 3v. There we go. We're gonna have to spend 1 for the kill. Okay, not even.
Works out. Gonna be able to maintain that bar going into the round 3. BKP not out of this yet. Oh no! BKP trying to navigate around from that corner, able to escape from the OmniSScythe, recognizing the BKP was going to try to take the turn instantaneously, just messing with the DP.
Okay. What? Jesus Christ! From downtown!
There it is. Look at her go. Safe jump.
What a block. What a block.
Okay, not attacking, staying put, but how much can you take? Eventually, you gotta get away out of there. Tries to come into stand shield. That was not the answer. OmniSScythe pretty much one touch. Oh, could have been it. Blood heat.
Yeah. Oh my god, Royal. He has 4 bars. Don't let him diss you. No, don't let him diss you, BKP. I dare you.
Oh, no! If that punish actually would have worked, I would have lost my mind.
I would have felt so bad. I would have spiraled. I'm not the one way I would have spiraled. Oh my god, I love you, OmniSScythe. God damn, dude.
The audacity of OmniSScythe.
OmniSScythe. The one and only. Yeah, you're gonna see this guy also in the final. So I think it's the first time he's gone to an offline event for that, dude. Whenever he does that, he has to have like the silliest like face. They have to like be smiling right from one side to the biggest smile you've ever seen. You grin on the face.
Yeah, it'll be cool to see him play. Like it's kind of like a weird turnaround, because I've known OmniSScythe for like playing in other anime games, but like in an offline tournament setting, and all of a sudden like we're in the online dimension, and like there are some offline tournaments that have been happening, but OmniSScythe's been online warrioring, and I'm just like, what? Like, you've been around forever. Where are you in the offline brackets? But it'd be cool to see him at EDC.
I mean, it's really funny, yeah, because I've known OmniSScythe for many years, but we never played a game like a same game. It happened to me recently in DNF with Lawsol. I've known Lawsol for like almost a decade. I've never played the dude in bracket.
Right.
It's like one of those things. We finally found a game in common. It's awesome. Okay, so I think we're gonna go back to the winner's side, right?
Yeah, we're going to winners finals. It will be between Yusuro 7 and Masoma. Just change room to first to 3, and they just know the room, so they're good to go.
Yeah, so it should be a really, really action-packed one. 2 characters that really want to be in each other's face, so expect a lot of aggression from both sides. So yeah, I think it's definitely a matchup that Akiha likes to play, because her buttons are actually really good. Yeah, none of this getting in on Vlov, getting in on zoners, pure action.
Yeah, no, I gotta imagine like Yusuro enters like pretty much all the online tournaments, so these two have had to have played against each other in the past. But Saber has been getting some, like, even despite the character swap and newness to the character, they have been maintaining some dubs against even some of Melty's like online scene strongest. I think the last time I saw these two play, Masoma was able to take it pretty handily. So see if Yusuro has a different approach to it this time around.
Yeah, one of the last brackets I saw Masoma enter on the Akiha is Yusuro actually took it, so
okay.
And they're going back and forth so far. Alright, here we go. Safe jump? Nice. No, that's a classic mistake. I hate when that happens. When you're like too close to the corner, but you are in the corner. Oh my god, what is going on? Spending 2 for the kill, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Huge damage. Now, like I said, pretty quick rounds. This is what we're gonna see this set. Wow, what a check with 2B.
Ooh,
oh my god.
Empty jump low.
Yeah. One more touch. The forbidden 3-touch tag?
Maybe it.
So for the Soma, plus. What are we doing? Yes.
Yeah. Yusuro's turn. Oh, committed to high tilt. That was not the answer.
That was not it, yeah. Oh, what a drop. Careful with the anti-air. Realizes it. Amazing shield at the spot. Yeah, kept it super simple here. Is this? This should be enough. This does like 1 million hits. Oh my, he went past the ring?
I can't believe it.
Dude. This char. What a character. Oh, big fight beat here by Masoma. Oh, that was a tricky one.
Okay, yeah, no BC. Oh, just drop shielded in the DP. Okay, Yusuro's out of that corner.
Okay. Wow, JB beats the elbow attempt. Which the elbow kind of seemed a little desperate there. Oh, what are you doing? Crossover break? Decides to heat.
Ooh, okay, delayed heat working out. So Yusuro has that blood heat activated.
Jesus, big. That was huge.
Yeah.
Kills all the moon drive timer for Masoma. He does have 3 bars, so he still has some tools defensively. There it is. Speaking of which.
Yep, Masoma regaining that life lead, but to no avail, and Yusuro just coming down with the hills. Now Masoma's completely depleted on resources.
Yeah, now we gotta block. And, you know, Arcueid pretty much brought offense in the game, except if we drop our combos. Big opportunity. Goes for the reset!
Oh!
Masoma! It can happen to you! 2-bar kill.
Work out! Moondive activation!
Careful with the guard cancel. Yeah, I was checking for that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shield? Nothing?
Oh, you're leaving these guys. They want Masoma to commit. They're in the but not
Yo,
please!
Please!
What? Come on, bro!
Yo, you won 3 times. This fella won 3 times back to back to back to.
I can't believe. The fumble simulator. That was insane.
Oh my god. Oh dude, this set is gonna do a toll on my heart. That was a great match. That was a great one though. Wow, round 2B. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I think 2B is also 7 frames, right? I'm gonna look it up.
Head landing, Masoma. Quite a bit of damage. Charges up.
It is 8.
Oh, it's 8 for Akiha?
Yeah, for Akiha, yeah.
I see.
You know, not everyone can have Arcueid 2B.
Yeah, if only, right?
If only. Alright, one more situation. Masoma definitely in control. Oh my god. All he takes is 1 shield B though. Yeah, Alex fact check me. Shout out to Alex the Maestro.
Oh, clean jump straight over the will.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to say overall the rings up. My god, that catch the backdash. Yeah, I think the rings have been like a non-issue for Yozora. Right? He's been able to dash, he's been able to jump through them, no issues.
Plus, still swinging. Oh, shield A.
Yeah, drop the combo. That's actually not easy. That JC is kind of hard for some reason. What a mash! Yeah, Masoma usually gets praised for his mashes. You just saw there, man. No figure. Listen. How did he know? He just knows.
How did he do it?
Taste the heat. You know what?
Oh my gosh.
Well, first of all, Yozora threw the round. Second of all, you put Arcueid in a table. Third of all, you get health back. So, you know, that was a good play, actually.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree. Yuzuru needs to calm down. Like it's definitely being called out now here from Masoma. The persistence of the shield, and I think that jump shield at the end there just really called out just the nervousness of Yuzuru in the moment. So
yeah, I think Yuzuru's trying to play really fast, but like sometimes he's doing a couple things that kind of even hurtful for himself. Here we go. Like that's plus. Yeah, Masoma. If you notice, he was doing shield nothing, you know, like shield delay A. No, he's full committing now because he knows that Yuzuru is not reshielding.
Right.
So a little adjustments there on the shield tendencies. Oh, what a fuzzy mash. I can't believe you staircase that. Oh, Arcueid. What a mash!
Okay, air to air, coming Saber here for Yuzuru, throw into the corner. Hey yo! She's swanging.
Yeah. Oh my god, again with... This game 236. I've barely seen it. 1-4C as a combo route, but makes it work. There's the mix here. Oh, takes the triple overhead there. Okay, now Akiha's offense. Pretty scary. One more touch for this round.
Oh no, you sure? We're refusing the block. Like it's just cycled from shield. Now we're doing wake up buttons when Masoma's nowhere near.
Yeah, it's like shield, fuzzy mash, everything's getting called out. And game 3s are really important, but these are full meter though. Masoma not that hot on resources. There is nice punish here. Yeah, that is guaranteed. Water shield immediately. Missing the, I think that was a little miss on the OP. Nice. Decides to DP. Doesn't want to take shield shenanigans into account. Okay, staying on the shield. Plus frames. Oh my god! Amazing pressure. Amazing pressure by Yuzuru, denying the shields. Second one. Oh my god! That was clean. That was really clean. Alright. Alright, Yuzuru, that was kind of clean. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, like I've been saying earlier, Arcueid probably has the best offense in the game. I love that stuff. A lot of plus frames, pretty good frame traps, and pretty big windows for Moondrive, as you saw that at the last interaction. So 2-1 Yuzuru.
Indeed. And as you notice, utilizing the 5Ds and 5Cs to call out the low shields, getting that little bit of chip damage definitely makes the difference in this version of the game.
Oh.
Right, I did. Just wrong facing. Oh, yup.
Masoma kind of clown in there. The 4BC. Oh, catches him. Spend 1 bar here for the kill, but just like that, you're so match point.
Yeah, he's really cleaned it up. Like, the pressure is looking, like, fantastic. The combo routes are there. None of these, like, out of the ordinary drops. Backing way up. Okay, able to gain a moon drive from that charge. 2 magic circuit available. Masoma just looking for a way out. Now we're back to the mid screen. Uh-oh.
Oh, little drop there. Oh, frame trap. Put your drop! No, that's huge. Oh no, you don't want to have this character play. Are we taking the heat here? No. Oh my god. I don't wanna jinx it. Nah, you're not dead. He could have died with a moon drive combo. If like to get a little bit more meter, that was it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Spending all the resources here for the chip. The blood heat activation, so Masoma's gonna be able to find a way out of the corner, but this will run a 5E!
Yeah,
Zoro got it.
Scare. Yep. 3-1. Yeah, good stuff to you, Zoro. Those last games were looking really solid by him. Definitely. I was really impressed with what I saw. And Masoma, of course, cooking on the Akiha, but unfortunately, those last rounds, especially, those drops definitely costing him big.
Yeah, I would say so. Just couldn't really find their footing. So Masoma will be waiting in the losers finals slot. We got to figure out who Masoma's opponent will be. This is a very constant top 4 territory for the 4 players that we have here. As we go to the loser semis, it'll be OmniSScythe versus Lunar. Whoops, not invite the room. I just leaked my Steam friends list to 100 viewers right now. That's the wrong button.
Oh no. The Steam Link incident. So it's gonna be an interesting one for sure. Thing about Omni is that he's definitely one of the most unpredictable players. So like, read on him, on his tendencies, always super hard. That goes for defense and that goes for offense. So it's gonna be up to Luna to adjust to that, especially if he ever gets a hit with the 2-on-4 Ciel Kisame. Yeah, because Omni is not scared to shield. He's not scared of Moondrive. We shall see.
What?
Well then, we shall not see.
I guess not.
Not for now. Welcome to the Omni Zone. Oh, you know how we got a Phantom Zone for Phantom Net? I think we need an Omni Zone.
When the Pantranet means the OmniNet?
Yeah, it's the next generation.
Insane.
Oh, he says he tabbed. Okay, he's restarting game. I think it wasn't. I think it wasn't net. It was like he messed up.
I see. He was closing the Nikkei side window on BlueStacks.
Understandable. My like Omni is like you check his Twitter and you don't expect PCL attack, fighting games. He has like so many gacha.
Yes. Gotcha fiend over there.
That's crazy. I mean, for a lot of people, that's a power up,
True. Chronicle Chaos mention gotcha games and then he just appears in the chat.
I see. I woke up a couple lurkers. I see how it is. Oh my god. Yeah. Just waiting for him to rejoin. Oh yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, this is again 2 out of 3, right? This loser semis?
That is correct, yeah.
Okie dokie. Alright, we're back. Hopefully we're gaming this time. Banger intro, by the way.
Lore.
This is actually canon. Uh-oh. Oh, we should have gone to DAN stage. Oh no. Oh, nice check with the 2-6. Yeah, so there's the thing with this matchup. The PCO is like the mid-screen queen, but like this range is not comfortable for her, right? She has to approach. Now we play.
Yeah, especially with Noel cornered. This is very good positioning here for OmniSScythe to see them try to take advantage of it. Oh, the shot!
Yeah. Noel was checking to activate those bells, right, that were behind Omni, but that's it. BPA? Wow! PCO can punish mirrorless? That's crazy. Yeah, so that move is, I believe, minus 17? It's pretty minus. But not everyone in the cast can get like a solid punish.
Yeah, for me in Smash, my go-to option would be like 6 BC, but just seeing OmniSScythe just simply saying, oh, it's 2C, I'm like, 2C. God, I wish that was me. Like,
I envy you. It's like, I envy you so much. It's Coma? Ooh. I mean, yeah, I got options, but yeah. Could be better. Nice damage here. The thing with PC, she will pretty much always break 4K, no matter what confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
So she 3 touches like crazy. Moments the under there. It's fine. Gets the reset, and just like that.
OmniSScythe having full control of the match. They spent like so much time on the right-hand side of the screen, right? It's OmniSScythe pushing the issue and pushing Luna to the corner and just not really allowing for any opportunity to escape. So much so it was a perfect on that last round. So Luna going back to the room. Will it be character select? Yeah, I'm not sure.
I would say I probably think normal Noel does fine versus PC. Like it is, it isn't like super comfortable matchup, but it is super playable. I don't know how it is for DAN. It did seem like once PCO managed to break that long range and hit it more mid range, she is pretty much able to contest pretty well, right? So that's definitely an issue. We're just taking some time. That's also valid.
Yeah, Luna just coming off of the Heatwave 20 PS4 and PC victory over a few weeks ago. They were able to take both, and then getting the Heatwave PS4 victory today as well. So I gotta imagine that they want to get the repeat of getting Heatwave 20 PS4 and PC yet again.
That'd be powerful, yeah. Yeah, but we got a couple very strong players here trying to say something about it, you know. First of all, yeah, we gotta get past this wall.
Right.
Right. Yeah, decides to stay with DAN, which yeah, that's his character pretty much. So understandably so.
Yeah, and I mean, really, just the gap that needs to be navigated here from Luna is just to avoid the momentum that OmniSScythe was able to get started for those two rounds, because they just were so OmniSScythe centric. So maybe having some round start navigation that doesn't lead to them like instantly getting back to the wall, but let's see.
Yeah, the other thing that you kind of want to put into perspective is, okay, let's say you play this matchup again, like you're kind of doing like analysis for later, and you say, okay, I'm not comfortable playing versus PCL, but you know, I gave it 2 shots, I gave it like a whole set,
right? Instead
of just like one match where a couple things went wrong.
Yeah, then he sees right around the corner. These two may have to play in the finals, so.
Exactly. I mean, we were almost at that point, you know, we're like less than a month away. What a snipe, but no combo. These guys woke up and shot. That is crazy.
Yep, alright.
Not even... You just did it! Alright, JC. Alright, plus frames, here we go. Nah, you can't move. Alright, welcome to the Casino Royale, Population U. What are we doing?
Oh, he is the lead too.
Yeah, calls it out, yeah.
I have seen OmniSScythe do that before. It's a call out on if Luna does like a double jump back into the defender. The late heat will hit her out. So
yeah, like I've mostly seen him do that. Yeah, so this is an ID starter, so this route doesn't work. It wasn't valid, but you know, Luna doesn't like to take OmniSScythe resets, which I completely understand. I also just take it. This is plus. What are we doing?
Ooh.
DP from downtown. Oh, this could have been a lot of damage. Oh, that's unfortunate, actually. Okay. Yeah, but...
Oh, wow. She's letting the PCL grounded speed, catching Luna completely off guard. I don't think they were expecting OmniSScythe to be in that spacing right there.
Yeah, I don't think this is enough.
Close.
Not even with the OTG, yeah. Oh, the big record. Yeah, I hate that, because, you know, like, you think the shots would reach because, you know, they're guns, but like they don't have that much reach. They're like a mini poke. But the follow-up, the B follow-up. Oh my god. Alright.
It's just like messing with your mental, right? Because you're just like, I want to whiff punish. It's like not the right answer. Like
exactly. Alright. I mean, manages to get another confirm. We'll spend more meter here. Boom, boom. What are we doing here on defense though? The delay! Ouch. Oh, doesn't come in. That was gonna blow up the cloud shield there from Lunar.
Oh!
DC? Keep it simple! Yep.
That's gonna do it. OmniSScythe will be able to get the 2-0 victory over Luna.
Yeah, good stuff there. And that's what I'm saying, like I think you know, like maybe the thought of normal Noel was on the table, but at the same time, you know, this data for later. So sometimes it's fine to just do it, but good stuff to Omni. Just manages to play around the bells, managing to get into the win condition spot, which is again the 2C max range. Once you're in that range, that DA can't play like comfortably, right? There's always the thought of just getting jump scared. A huge blade. Okay, and we're back for the run back. So I think we're finally gonna put the argument of chocolate ice cream versus vanilla. All I'm saying is let's go Masoma. Let's go vanilla ice cream.
Oh, see, I'm on the opposite end. I'm definitely more of a chocolate ice cream enjoyer.
It's on now. Okay. Let's see.
Well, like, I'll make this clear, all right? First and foremost, cookies and cream. But if the yeah, but if the choice is chocolate or vanilla, I'm going chocolate. So.
Yeah. I was like team cooking cream is like cooking right now. Well, yeah. If we gotta choose, then the vanilla. But it's not about ice cream right now. It's losers finals 3 out of 5. Banger song, by the way. Wow. I hate how that overhead is so slow, but I always get hit by it.
Yes. Happens to me too. What?
No way.
You're a genius.
Did he just footsie? Ciel with EX ring? Nah, this kid's crazy. Right? Yep. That was crazy. Omni doesn't really care. Doing his thing, doing his combo. Little 4K. Nice check here by Masoma. Takes the heat. Yeah, and this is something that a lot of players do. So when people see you getting a safe hit, they're gonna try to like deny your health recovery, right? So they're gonna try to like mash, do something crazy, and yeah, someone just checks.
Okay, covering the skies. Masoma slowly but surely trying to instant way out. That's gonna be a free punish. Yeah.
Yup. I mean, with the reactions, yeah, it's pretty important, right? If you do have Moondrive, you can fight the clashes pretty easily, you know, by just pressing Moondrive after you clash. It takes battle for the corner right now. 5C. One more touch here, gonna do it for OmniSScythe. Or 2 throws. Oh no! That was it. Throw. This is so scary. Like you see her whiff, but it's like you can't really like go.
Right. It's a plus on whiff.
Yeah, exactly. The legendary plus on whiff move. Wow, the snipe! Look at this damage. No, Masoma, come on, bro. I'm trying to hype you up, bro. You can't do this to me.
Masoma fake out. Oh my god!
Okay. I think double super kills here. Do it again.
Moondrive
no way, he's
still trying to do it. No.
Okay. I don't know if I agree with the Moondrive, but you know what? No way, pussy. 2C.
Watch your toes. Okay.
Damn, that was fun. You know what really sucks about Power Ciel? So you think, oh, why did she do the same super twice instead of another super? If you do any other EX move, you do less damage than doing the same move twice.
That's so odd.
It is one of the weirdest things I have seen in this game. I think the DP Ender does the same damage, but it looks like worse Oki. So like, why would you do it? Yeah, it is so weird. Okay. Damn.
That worked?
Okay. Okay then. So it's almost 5K, by the way.
Nothing too crazy. It's 5K off by, you know, gunshot that stuffed the IED, corner carry into the right side of the screen. No big deal.
Exactly. She needs it. Oh my god, the JA.
We are dice rolling.
This is heavy Casino Royale material right now. Takes a safety. I like that decision. So one thing about Akiha, I love her. Oh my god. I think I would Akiha. Her arc drive is really good. Her, you know, her air throw, her throws, suck with red health. So you get red health back. So sometimes healing, like your effective health is actually much bigger than other characters if you decide to heat. Good for thought. Pretty interesting.
Okay, OmniSScythe making use of this corner here, take a full advantage of it. Masoma dashes out. I love that.
Nice, yeah, nice. Sees the way out. Oh my god! Be careful. Forcing the BC out of Omni is pretty big. Yeah, because of first of all shield interaction, second of all BC. What's the mix here? There's no mix. You get fuzzy match. Oh, drops the combo. It's fine. We still get the corner. Get like 8.
Word.
Let's go. One bar is gonna do it.
The audacity and confidence to keep like relying on that move as an opener and just within those ranges is nuts.
Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah. BC on BC action, trace corners, but it doesn't matter. You know, Omni just bullies his way out. Oh, punish that. That is huge. Yeah. This is the momentum of Masoma probably needed this round. Spends 1 bar here. Yeah. Where's the mix here? Yeah, so Akiha gets probably the best, one of the best air throw enders in the game and mid-screen. Here she gets a pretty solid safe jump. Oh my god, dude. I'm not gonna say it. Because whenever I say it, people like not finishing their food. Brother.
Maybe you should have said it, you know? Who knows?
I should have said it that time, huh? Oh, he's getting narc. He's getting last start.
Jinx! Look at the jinx! You should have said it, Scrot!
I'm sorry.
Unfortunate.
What the hell just happened? How do we end up like? How did it end like this?
You gotta make one of those jump cut memes where it opens, the video opens with Masoma landing that hit that they got, and then it skips to
it skips to last start finish.
Skips to OmniSScythe getting the last start.
Oh my goodness! 2-0 by OmniSScythe.
Look, I agree. He didn't have to do that. He could have just done Arc Drive, but
I thought so too.
This is OmniSScythe.
This is the Omni factor, dude. You start tilting. All right, yeah, mirrorless ender here. Oh, careful with that. That move. 3BC, 3B is like insane. It's like one of the best buttons in the game. Right? Oh no, that was a risky moon skill. Yeah, gotta get punished for that one. Okay. I love watching that. The 2 more kills should do it. Not even.
Just one.
Jesus, that move does a lot of damage. It's one of the most interesting, you know, EX moves in the game because you can only do it off the Rekka, right? Yeah, Akiha Warriors, you gotta give your energy to Masoma right now.
Yeah, he desperately needs it. OmniSScythe just 1 round away from being able to move into Grands.
He's fighting the allegations, but you know, they're pretty strong right now. Nice confirm here. You know what was so, it's been so weird for me since the start, since this character dropped? Her JA is her actress against JC. So it's always been so weird for me. It's like her strongest button now is her weakest. That applies for her sweep. Her 2B is actually her 2C in Actors Again. Oh, nice block on the cross-up. Yep.
I would not have been ready for that.
That's the knowledge check. Everyone gets smoked by that one. You gotta take the heat. Oh no!
Mistimed!
Dude, that sucks. That's insane. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna spin a bar here. We're gonna put him in last decision here. Oh, what the hell did you just do?
Trying to break ankles, hoping that Masoma would like reach for the.
He was trying to get a Twitter clip. Miss man wake up throw. Oh, here we go, Mix. Nice block. Plus, what are we doing here? Get shot. I called it.
Yup.
Just like the 3-0. PCL allegations remain strong. Vanilla ice cream boys, we stay in shambles.
Supreme ice cream chocolate as emerged victorious.
Yeah, chocolate guys, you win for now. We'll be back though. When team Cookies and Cream joins, it's over for y'all.
Oh yeah, now that is the true final boss.
that is Shane Grand Finals. Okay, so this is not what I expected of Grand Finals, by the way, when I saw the lineup, but here we are. I mean, these players are really strong, and I'm especially impressed by how Yuzoro's been playing, especially those last couple games. Those were really good.
Yeah, I mean, Yuzoro's route has not been the easiest. I mean, they had first round Intimidating, and then they 2-0'd Roger, 2-0 Reaper, 2-1 Luna, and then 3-1 Masoma. So, pretty impressive route that they've been able to have within Heatwave PC. I think this is the first time they're in Winterside Grand Finals of Heatwave PC. They've been in this situation with PS4, but I don't think PC. So, CFW beat OmniSScythe. It's been a pretty big demon from them in the context of like Heatwave sets. OmniSScythe typically gets the better end, but OmniSScythe needs 2 sets in order to take it all, whereas Yuzoro just needs 1.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see if Yuzoro has something to say about the statistics.
Indeed. When the allegations that need to be fought is numbers.
The allegations backed up by proof? Wait, hold up. That's different. Different from the usual.
Yeah, real quick, I'm mentioning it in the chat. I'll just say it since we are at Grand Finals. Exclamation point match Reno, y'all. We did get codes ahead of time. If all the codes are used, this pot will easily get over $100 for PC and PS4. So before the end of this set and before the end of the stream, please use the claim codes for the 25% donation. Greatly appreciated, but we got Grand Finals ready to go. OmniSScythe and Yuzoro, Heatwave 21 PC.
Yep, and we just saw a little bit of quality of life because we saw just there how Arc is able to punish, A follow-ups, which we couldn't see in other sets. Okay. A. Ooh, he misses the punish that time. Keep it simple here. Respect that. Yeah, very one-sided round there by Yuzoro.
Yep, that would be cool because they've been waiting for a while, but no, just coming out swinging, starting out with a perfect.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good for the immediate low. I really like how they reworked the Rekkas in this game. And honestly, like adding threat to the low and the overhead options was pretty cool. Hey, here we go. The XTP immediate. We got combos?
Oh!
Okay, never mind. We don't.
Yeah, hopefully they don't regret that. Moondrive is a pretty important resource, and to not get any benefit from it, especially from a full Moondrive setting, it might come back to bite Yuzoro.
That's a big commitment, yeah. Yeah, and look at that Omni charging up to reduce that timer even further. Keep it simple there at the end. Just takes the damage. One more touch gonna do it for Yuzoro. Oh, the delay 2A, the classic. It doesn't matter how solid your defense is, we all gotta fall for that one sometimes.
Indeed, indeed. I'm sure there's no complaints on Yuzoro's end. 1/3 of the job done here in Grand Finals. They're up 1-0.
Mm-hmm. And again, he only needs to win 1 set to take it all, so. Yeah, safe jump. Gotta double check sometimes, but yeah, we got those. Huge damage here.
No.
Never mind. Bro, I say something and they mess up. I don't say mess up. What's going on here? Come on. I'm looking goofy now. Wow, one more decision here. Oh, what about this? No way. He contested the 5C with the Rekkas? That looked pretty calculated. Like, he knew what was going on. Yeah, start playing really comfortable right now. Like DC. Did 5C just beat DP?
Yeah, that's what happened.
I'm gonna spiral. Oh my goodness. I'll punish that. Oh no. Okay. Checks to see if we can punish that with the 2-4C, which is fine. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. OmniSScythe has the response available. Usually, I think she's trying to just take off the mental cobwebs of having their DP interact that way with PCL.
Dude, I would be so mad. I'll be sending complaints to the support email with footage of this. I'll be like, dude, oh my god, what a hiccup.
They gotta give Arca crosser.
Yeah, give her a crosser, please. Can't open up people. Tries to do it again. Okay, that one I'm not sure about that. He has a wave punish though, so.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious about the ideology of using the super version of the elbow in the way that Yusoro is. Like, what's the benefit of doing that over Moonskill? I mean, if Moonskill's red and he gets shielded, then yeah, it's guaranteed punish, but...
So the thing about it is that it's definitely faster, the EX version. So sometimes you can, I guess you can wave punish things with it better. Not entirely sure. Like, I know there's like, oh my god, just gave corner like that, just ran under. So for example, I guess in the recovery of 5C or something, 2-4C might pick it up, but I'm not entirely sure. I guess so. Dude, nice combo. Love the new PC routes. No. God. Omni got those reactions from deck. There's no OS on that one.
Yeah. Alright, tied up. Yeah, Yusoro, there were definitely instances in that game too where it looks like they were going to be able to go up 2-0, and that would have been a very significant point for Yusoro to be in, given how much they've struggled with the player matchup. But now they're just pretty much confined within this first two, so...
Yeah, Omni saying, you know, you guys still gotta work for this one. I'm still here.
Amazing start, you know, just 4.4k back up against the wall. OmniSScythe with full momentum. Yusoro can't find an escape.
The pick up. I wonder why he's doing. Oh, no pun. Oh, come on. Okay, I should have finished my shield guide. I was working on the shield guide earlier. Yeah, that was a guarantee punish that that Omni just missed. Right. Overhead. Oh my god! I'm telling you, dude. That. I don't know what it is. Oh, what the hell?
Yo, she needs it.
Dude, what is going on? That was funny though. Alright. That was throw.
Huh?
Guys, to try to do DPA, dude. That's corny. Come on. nice routing here. It is the optimal. Hey. One more touch here to fulfill the prophecy. What the?
So I'm over here and I'm just like, I wonder why Yusoro doesn't do the moon elbow, and then he does it in like the least expected context ever.
I have no comment. These people are playing a level beyond me right now. This is crazy. What the hell? It worked out, you know what? I can't complain. What blood heat? Alright. So at least we're not gonna see the last start to end the round. No way, dude. No, he's gonna do it. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna do it. Oh god. Right. Forcing the BC out of your sword, that's pretty big. You know, forcing BCs is important, especially after the patch. Just because the way, you know, resource management works now. The damage here. We still have our moon drive, so we'll see how this wake up situation plays out. Decides to mash. He's alive. Yeah, so moon drive? No. Punish. Oh, missing the window! Dude, that's something he's probably gonna have to sit down and lab later. Because again, that's a privilege that very few characters get, you know. So you should definitely make best use of it.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree. You know, being able to take advantage of Shode punishes. Oh, OmniSScythe returning the room?
No way. Nah, he doesn't have another character. Nah. You're trolling. He's switching stages. He's switching songs on Spotify.
Probably,
you know. Looks at his phone. Gotta roll some gacha, you know, for the good luck.
Yo, and so like no joke, I have seen OmniSScythe in multiple gacha games saying that like they're going to like give away some type of character or do some type of role to get rid of the bad luck to increase their odds of the good luck in future rolls. Like that's the legitimate ideology that I've seen OmniSScythe implement in multiple contexts. So maybe that's what happened here.
What I'm saying is, you know, how far away is type Lumina of a gacha? You know, like you gotta roll the dice. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it goes wrong, you know? All I'm saying is, if you have good luck, then that carries on. No way, that clashed. Well, you know, that's a start. I'll drop the ender though. That was ambitious.
Yeah, just the hair short.
I give that a decision a C for effort.
Man, you sir just can't catch a break.
Yeah, this is all Omni right now. Fuzzy Mash is unblockables. People forget she has an unblockable. It's like, why would you do that? She's on an overhead. That's faster. Boss, oh my god. Okay. Sora definitely gets the better end of that interaction now. Omni has no moon gauge. It's pretty important. Yeah, punish. There we go. Never mind.
They've been missing the punish so much during the time that they actually got the punish, wasn't ready for the combo.
Yeah, like it's like, oh, he wasn't getting the punish? Okay, now he gets the punish, but he doesn't get the combo. Oh, one step at a time, you know. Plus. Oh, he tried to tech throw. That looked like that.
Yeah. Rewarded for a pretty significant hit. Gonna bring it to a one touch away scenario. OmniSScythe does have the defensive resources available.
Come throw. Yeah, if I'm Omni, I wouldn't spend any cash. So I understand just, you know, trying his best.
Yeah.
Because, you know, look at your sword's gonna need 2 bars. You know, like you're gonna go almost maxed out for the 3rd round. So.
And this is definitely a round that counts for a lot. Usually with the airborne fatal counter to start things off, they are on tournament point.
Yeah, it's his tournament point for Zoro, which is, again, it's not what, according to you, it's not what you expected, what it usually goes, so this will be pretty good for Zoro, I think. No, the drop! Oh my god. Be careful. Oh my god, that 2-2-A would have been crazy, that worked. Oh my, here we go. Storm, what are we doing? Overhead. Keep it safe. I like that. I got. Oh, the cross up? No way. Okay, we're fine. We're alive. One more.
Just moon drive activation in neutral heat. They're spending everything. They can tell that
they're gonna go last start.
That's like Yusho just felt all the pressure on them. They were just like, no, I want to end the tournament now. It's like spending all the resources going in, and Omni's just like, oh, perfect. I get to let another last start.
Yeah, so now, you know, like, you know, if you're Omni, you're popping off, you know, you're chilling. And if you're Yusoro, you're like, man, I could have had that. Well, you gotta. Is chat keeping track of the last starts this top 8? It's probably like, is it like 3? I think 3 or 4.
Definitely at least 3.
Yeah. All right. So game 5, first set. OmniSScythe said he might, Yusoro might win, but he got the moral victory. I respect that. Hey. Yeah, nah, he's unleashed now. He's wilding. Yeah, he's going in. Almost gets a reset there. I don't know what the hell. What the hell?
I feel like my game should have crashed. Like
I thought I've never seen that in my life. Jesus Christ, these JBs are cooking right now for Omni. Yeah, this goes to the second set. I don't know how is this gonna go for you, Zoro. Oh, what to be? Okay. Slow it down the tempo a little bit. No time for safe heating, just go in, do the best you can. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, there it is, the overhead. Would they have needed Moondrive in order to make this happen? Probably.
Moondrive would have killed.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, punish that.
Oh.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah, if they don't jump cancel the J follow up, the BC punishes. That's been legacy. That's been out. That's been for a while. Did he low profile? He low profiled. Not a confirm. Crazy confirm. He's going for the JP mix up now. Huge confirm here. Yeah, huge starter here. Drops it, unfortunately. Okay. Low. One more combo here does it for Yusoro. Yeah, Moondrive. I really like Yusoro's patience, you know.
That should be it. No! These are allegations.
No. Okay, hold up.
Not like this. Full screen
Takes
heat.
the heat.
No.
Oh, gets straight hit by JC. Oh, not like this. Nice catch out here. He's probably gonna Moondrive, right? If I'm him, I'm Moondrive.
You're right.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Punish? No.
Come on. That's it. Just R drive. Just R drive. Just R drive.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. Yes. There we go. Let's go.
It happened. We have unlocked the true ending of Fumble Simulator 7, Yusoro 7. Gonna be the 3-2 victory over OmniSScythe. Heatwave 21 PC champion.
Congratulations, Yusoro. Yeah, he was playing really good, but yeah, definitely a couple almost fumble. That's what I said. People were telling me why Arcueid is not on fumble proof tier in my tier list. I was like, you kind of gotta put work with her. Things can go wrong with her. She's not fully fumble proof. We almost see it too. It would have been super sad. But I don't know. Manages to clutch it out. Good stuff. Doesn't lose a single set. Beats all the killers.
Yeah, Yusoro played that well. That was a tough side on the bracket. Because, not for nothing, Lunar is also a tournament opponent that Yusoro doesn't have a very good record against. He was able to come, be victorious over Lunar, Masoma, and OmniSScythe, so they should hold their head high. They're probably going to quote retweet the top 8 graphic with some love life crap. So, I mean, do you, Yusoro, hold your head high, and I'll get you gift perms in the Discord server. Yeah, shout outs to everybody that joined tonight. We had over 36. It's always nice to get these Heatwave brackets on and popping. Heatwave had over 16, so that's cool. Top 4, 4th place Lunar, 3rd place Masoma, 2nd place OmniSScythe, and 1st place is for the Love Live Enjoyers. Yusoro 7 was able to get it. A couple of things. So one, again, exclamation point Maturino. We are just a couple of codes away from having $100 pots in both of those. So please, if you haven't already, please hit the claim code for the free 25-cent donation. Before I carry on any further, I want to give a shout out to special guest commentator Scott Vermillion. It was wonderful having you on the mic.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. I had a lot of fun. I saw you were solo. I was like, okay. I saw Mario, and I was like, okay, Mario Brothers, we gotta do it. We gotta go the whole way.
Appreciate it. It was just the calling. You're like, yo, act the solo. Mario's on the screen. All right, I have a job to do. I'm gonna get it done. So
I have a mission. I mean, Mario Brothers lost, but you know, we'll get our dub eventually.
Next time. Vanilla enjoyers and Mario Brothers, they'll be seeing victories in the future.
Absolutely. I appreciate letting me join you in this this tournament. It ran pretty well. It was pretty enjoyable. Had a lot of fun, so appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Just a couple of other things. Of course, this is PlusFramesGG. If you're new around here, stay true around here. Exclamation point, PFGG in the chat. You can follow us on Twitter to know all the events that we're going to be running. Discord, you can join our Discord community. That's also where we coordinate these tournament sets and everything. And of course, all the VOD footage gets uploaded to our YouTube. I'll have this up. I've been pretty good about it. It's been taking me like 2 or 3 days to get those up. However, I'm working on a personal project at the moment, so my editing may be slow. It'll take less than 5 days. I got y'all. And yeah, last but not least, we did this at the end of Heatwave PS4. We're going to do this at the end of Heatwave PC as well. A special announcement. So you may have noticed, we usually do a $50 pot bonus to the pots. There was actually a $75 pot bonus to the pot at the last minute. Thanks to Paul. As you all may know, it's pretty much just me and Paul that run PlusFramesGG events. Paul is not with us here tonight because Paul is out celebrating. The reason why he donated $75 to the pot is because I want to celebrate it with you all, because today is Paul's birthday. So if you guys want to put a happy birthday, Paul, in the chat, I'm sure he'll see the VOD footage later. Just let him know that you're grateful, because without him, Heatwave would not be a thing. But yeah, that's about all that we have. Of course, we will be seeing you all in the next couple of weeks. I think December 4th will be the next one, as we have the last Heatwaves rounding out 2022. This is Crack and Atkins signing out, and y'all have a good one.
Yeah, y'all have a great one. Take care, everyone.